shit. Why is that? Oh, I think it was because I had... was I wearing a hat? Or a hood? I was doing something. Oh well. I also dropped something. I should probably turn the music down. So here's the secret news. We're at like the top 4 of the big house right now. Big Smash tournament. And I'm eating. So, I have it on the laptop, which is what this is, so I can hear it without you having to hear it. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. Yummy. How was your rating? Rating, whatever you want to call it. That was tasty. That was worth it. I'm tired. I kind of thought I slept well, considering I probably didn't fall asleep until 12:30 or 1, which is like way later than normal. But I don't know. My back doesn't really hurt anymore, but it is. I don't know, there was kind of some movements, like if I did like a really hunched over bend or something, where it'd be like, that doesn't feel great. It's not like pain, but it's just like stiff weirdness. Sometimes at work, you're working, chatting to coworkers, woodcutting and watching a stream interacting all simultaneously makes you feel like a zoomer. Wait, woodcutting? Like carving? The Subway Surfers, oh, like I was picturing like you're whittling like an actual thing of wood. I'm like, how are you doing that and typing? Well, I guess you could like do a thing and then type and then do a thing, but I was like, that doesn't sound, I don't know about this activity as being an activity you do. I thought you do like the quilting or whatever. But yeah. I could see you do, yeah, crochet, quilt, whatever. They're like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's similar. What I need to make sure is that we don't listen to Pumpkin Hill. All the other songs are like okay, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing, hopefully, but it's scary. Because, you know, that's like the thing that everyone says can get messed up in a car crash, and then they'll be like, oh, it'll just feel like your back's sore, but then turns out I fucking broke my spine, and then, you know what I mean? I feel like you've heard those stories before on the internet or elsewhere where it's like, I don't know. The back is a spooky place. Kind of like how almost like you're like, oh, I just bumped my head, but then it's like, oh, actually it was a concussion, and then blah 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 blah. Like all of a sudden, like, you know what I mean? It's like a little spooky. Ankle? I don't think ankle is on that tier. I mean, it's definitely annoying, but I would not say it's on the tier of the back or the head. The hip is a classic, though more of like an elderly person. Like, usually, if you're like 80 plus and you break your hip, you're not really coming back from that. Like, it's not really. It's kind of a death sentence a little bit. I mean, not fully. Maybe I'm sure nowadays it's better than it used to be, but like certainly back when it was pretty much oh, you ain't ever gonna be the same again. Straight up, might even just never be able to come out of the hospital. So. Yeah, it's definitely Shad. Oh my god, Game 5 last stock, Game 5 last stock, everything comes down to this. Holy moly. That is spooky. Oof. Live reaction. Live reaction. Oh! Oh! God damn, that was crazy. Alright, I'm going to put this bowl back because I did actually finish eating. I don't know really what I want to. I feel like I want to recap like the Sonic Symphony stuff, but I don't even know exactly what I want to like say. I don't know. I feel like it's worth discussing. So, I'm like, I don't know. I'm somewhere here. I'm somewhere here, I think. I can't remember if I'm more over here or more over here. Cause I'm trying to picture from where I was sitting. I don't know. I was somewhere in this range. On the second balcony, not the Omega balcony, but the second balcony. I was somewhere there. All right. Here's what I need to actually. I know what the way to do this is. The way to do this is to open some of the links that I put in the PIL first. So, poof, poof, poof. Gotta find the thing I wanted to find. Okay, we got this. So. Boof? Wait, what about, what do you mean boof? So, this is a tweet from before it began. had the little Chow, and then Chota, sorry, who kind of got the whole thing kick-started in the first place. And as you can see, this place is fancy looking. Look at the ceiling, dude. Look at the ornateness of what's going on here. This shit is pretty. This shit is pretty. And here's another picture. I was probably somewhere over here. Like this level I might be more to the left, but like I was kind of like that range of seating, I think. I guess I'm not in the shadows. Like kind of like right before the shadows or right at the shadow, if that makes sense. Like the beginning of the shadow, I was ahead of the poles. We were like a row or two ahead of the poles going towards the stage. We're like 1 or 2 rows ahead of the stage. So that was hype. And then, yeah, you see, look at this shit. I can't zoom it to actually zoom it, huh? I don't think it doesn't really work like that, huh? Okay, reset. What if I do this? Aha! Look at this. Look at that shit, dude. All fancy carving-y and stuff. Looking pretty as hell. And then you can't really see in this picture, but this part up here is like all painted like a fucking Sistine Chapel fucking type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty freaking fancy. Relatively small venue, I guess, maybe? I'm not really like a concert guy, but my understanding is that this is sort of on the smaller side. But like, dude, it's so pretty. It's so like fancy. This also shows this picture also shows a good thing, which is there is not a lot of leg space. There is not a lot of leg space. My mom jokingly said, well, yeah, they didn't have a lot of legs. They didn't need more leg space because people were smaller when they made this thing. I was like, all right, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one, Mom. Nice, nice. You've been to this one? Yeah, it is. I don't remember the name of it, which is my fault, but the the Emerson Colonial Theater. Yeah. So, legroom, not the best, but it do be like that. I feel like the desk is taller than it should be. I feel like that keeps happening. I don't know if my chair keeps going down or something. There was lots of different type of people. So the show started at 8 and they had like the countdown timer. Well, they didn't have a countdown timer at first. They had that other screen, but then they had a timer that counted down from 20 minutes. So it started at 8. You Dragster there in 2019, you were on the ground floor. Yeah, I imagine the ground floor probably has a little bit more leg room, is my hunch. Not by too much, but like a little bit. I also imagine those seats were way more expensive. But yeah, it was fancy. I feel like I'm hearing myself. Oh, I know why. Because I'm the laptop, that's why. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense, actually. Okay. Anyway, so the venue's really pretty. The thing started at 8. We got there kind of like at 7, maybe a bit after 7, because that's when they told people to start showing up. So we were sitting there for a while, but it was kind of nice to be able to look at everything while the lights were on, and then also, you know, just hang out or whatever for a little. There was a lots of different type of people, that's for sure. sometimes young kids. No, you know, there was just like all ages, which was fun to see. And lots of people wearing Sonic, their favorite Sonic shirt, or some people were bringing plushes, or wearing, like, you can see down here, kind of. This guy, like over here, the blue, where the cursor is, they're wearing like a blue Sonic thing that has spikes. So they got like a Sonic thing. There was some people with those type of things going on. There was someone wearing a shadow one somewhere over here. Probably block. Oh, right here, this lady, right above my cursor. The black right there is the Shadow the Hedgehog hat. Like, there's the shadow eyes, and then the ear, and then the black part that goes back. But yeah, lots of people wearing, mostly shirts and sweatshirts and stuff. But then there was some people that brought plushes or whatever, just because. There was a kid in the front row. This kid right here with the sweatshirt. He had like a small Sonic plush, and he like kept doing, like, during the show at certain times, he would like do a video with his phone, and he would have like hold his Sonic, and you could like, he was like having the Sonic dance. I was like, oh, that's kind of adorable. One of the performers at one point took it, like, not took it, but like, it was obvious, like, a moment like where he kind of took it from the kid and like had it with him dancing while the kid was taking a video and freaking out. So I was like, oh, that was awesome. I think they also, one of the other performers also gave him a fist bump. First row privilege. Yeah, ripped it from his kid hand, like one of those videos at a baseball game where some lady like snatches a foul ball or a home run ball from a kid and runs away. One of those type. Yeah. 11,000-year-old statue of a giant man clutching a 7.5 foot tall statue of a man clutching his penis. Wow. Okay. So that happened. That was all great. There's Vicious. So there was a different screen than this before it started. It's not too important, but it was like a different picture of Sonic and the crew, and there was no timer. When the timer started, big cheer from everyone, right? Oh! 20 minutes. Every time when it got to 10 minutes, there was another big cheer. When it got to 5 minutes, there might have been a bit of a cheer too. And then people counted down from 10 seconds down. They were actually counting a little too quick. They were like 10, 9, like you could see the number going slower than they were counting, and it was like, guys. So they sort of like got to 0, and then it was like 1 turning to 0. So like when they got to 0, they just started cheering for like an extra second. It was fine. It was just something I remember. So that was good. Everyone was very nice, though there was a lot of people sitting in the wrong seat kind of thing, and then like an usher would have to like help alleviate the situation and stuff. But we didn't have that issue. But yeah, very cool. Then this is a shot where people are starting to get seated, but from Shota's perspective. So this was probably like basically the reverse of that last picture, where, you know, they're getting things set and waiting for the timer and whatever. Oh, it wasn't usually that RPB. It wasn't people like faking sitting in better seats. It was just like people like literally just thinking that this number is for their letter row, and it's actually not. It's like a different one and stuff. I don't know. it seemed, I don't really get how people were sitting in the wrong seats. I could see maybe at first struggling to figure out where your numbered seats were, but like the letters rows are very clearly, like the letter is like, oh, you're sitting in row C, and then there's numbers, and then find the number. I don't know, it was weird. I feel like that's more of a sports venue thing. People sitting in better spots. Though part of that is like, not necessarily saying it's an okay thing to do, but it's sometimes harmless. But you don't do it ahead of time. You do it like once the game's been going for a little bit, and it's like, oh, that's kind of a nice seat. Then maybe you might go sit in it, because maybe like a lot of time, like, oh, it's a good seat, and it was a season ticket holder that didn't decide to come to the game, like that kind of thing. So I think it's more of a sports menu thing than a musical thing. Not like a musical play, but like, you know, a musical performance. Yeah, this is his picture before the show kicks off. It did sell out. And this is from the other perspective with a timer being shorter. This was the full set list, which was not posted until like 3 today. So that was kind of cool that it was a bit of a surprise. That is Pokemon Sleep stuff. Okay. What else do we have? So there's a lot of videos that I got here. I don't think I necessarily need to go through them all. But what I would say is that it started off with traditional kind of 2D Sonic for the most part. There was a little bit of 3D section in like some of these bits, but generally started with 2D, and then it started going into 3D Sonic stuff a little bit. Then there was intermission. Well, so the beginning one was definitely a different vibe than the first one, than the first section, because it how do I word it? Well, so this part was like all Symphony. All of the Symphony stuff was here. And there was cool visuals to go along with it all, which was awesome. Oh, we actually did just have Pumpkin Ale, huh? Whatever. So it was nice. It was very nice. High quality Symphony music. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty friggin' sweet. And then, in particular, my mom was like, oh, she mostly, I guess, like the first 3 and change here, where she was like, oh, this is familiar to me. This is what I remember seeing on the TV when you guys would play or something like that. When it started getting into the 3D ones, it was like, I don't recognize this, but it is nice. And yeah, that's pretty much the case. There was some fun moments with that for sure. One being, I don't think there's a video of it. I didn't find a video of it, but when they did some of the 3D Sonic stuff, so they started with like, well, they didn't necessarily start, but the Sonic Adventure 1 stuff was going, and they had I think actually this one is one of them, right? No, that is that. Where's the... Yeah, here's one good chuckle moment that did arise. Taking the guy, the businessman in Sonic Adventure 1 and throwing him into the ocean. people like that, as you could hear. There was some other funny moments. One was when they were doing the early 2D Sonics. Um, it was I'm not good at remembering the names, but the level that's kind of there's the water. You go under the water for the first time, I think, and the bricks are all yellow and stuff above the ground and whatnot. Anyway, they had the accompanying video um started doing the countdown of like five, like, amount of seconds left to breathe, like five, four, three. But they like synced it up to the song in a cool way, which was really awesome. So it'd be like playing normally, and then when the five came on, they kind of like did an extra like loud, like started playing louder to like be like intensify and like, oh shit, he's running out of water or running out of air. And then he escapes just in time at zero. The crowd goes crazy. Um, there was, and then right here the Chow medley. So they showed the Chow Garden, the Chow race, Chow karate, um, the the school and the principal. So that was fun. And then, um, why can't I hear the music? Oh yeah, I paused it. Duh. And they said for some reason they said, I think it was these three were new arrangements. But I asked someone that went to the LA show, and they said that they also played these three at the LA one, so maybe they meant like new arrangements added like since the beginning of the symphony thing or whatever. But they were still cool. Um there was so much that happened. It's hard to remember everything. Oh yeah, they also did reference the no copyright law in the universe is going to stop me. Though I think that was in a song with lyrics, so that might have been in the second half. But either way, there was an intermission, and I could tell / knew from hearing about the Las Vegas one that there was definitely going to be singing involved in the second half. Um, and that started with, I think is this the video I want to use to start it? Yeah. It started with, of course, City Escape. You can hear the crowd singing it. Crowd was popping off for the City Escape, naturally. One of the most popular Sonic songs, lyrically at least. Good choice. But the way that they actually showed it, which really isn't really in the video, is that these guys weren't out here yet. The keyboard was and the drummer was, but these weren't, and it just had the three mics. And I was, during the intermission, I was like, they're going to be bringing out people to sing on those. But they started playing music, and then it showed sort of the scene that happens before the song actually starts, with the helicopter up in the sky and whatnot. And just that alone, the crowd got popped off. They were like, oh shit, we know what's about to go down. And then these three ran out onto the stage, and then woo. Then they got started, and it was a great time. Then there was, this one was a Sonic Forces song, which I haven't played that yet, but we do have access to it at some point from the 2-in-1 with the Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz that I got the other year. So eventually, I suppose we might get there. But to me, it was, it was fine or whatever. But it was funny, the contrast from like everyone in the crowd basically knowing City Escape to like, it's not as loud. Like, not necessarily not as loud in terms of cheers, but not as loud in terms of like people don't quite know, as not as many people know the lyrics. Um, Not in like a bad thing. It was just like, I mean, come on. You start with City Escape, you can't really. That's gonna be hard to beat. That's gonna be hard to beat. Um, so then this one happened. It was I. One thing about this in general, the singing ones, there are a number of songs here, maybe even a majority, that I didn't play the games for, but somehow I didn't necessarily know all the lyrics, but I like knew somehow ahead of time the sort of the refrains or the melody, whatever the right word is for like the main lyric part where everyone pops off. Like I somehow knew those even though I hadn't played the game. So I don't know what kind of osmosis musically I've heard them some like I don't know how I've heard them, but I've heard them. So a lot of them except for the Sonic Frontiers ones, which is, that's like the newest 3D Sonic. I definitely didn't know any of the lyrics to that, but to those ones, but for everything else, I pretty much was like, "Oh yeah, I somehow have heard this before." So it was still fun. Like Reach for the Stars, I knew like kind of the main part of that. Like, yeah, that's the Sonic Colors song. I know that. Endless Possibility, I recognized the name immediately. Not as much of the like I definitely was less confident on the words, but I certainly recognized it. His World. So, I'm trying to remember when. So you saw this video with like these guys. They were doing, you know, this stuff. And then somewhere around here, I think. I don't forget which song, but Johnny, I don't know his last name. I always just think of him as Johnny. If you don't know who he is, he's the guy. He's the guy that kind of had done it all as far as he's like the Sonic lyrics guy. I don't know how to describe it. Is there a picture here maybe? No, it's just a video. How do I describe who this guy is? Well, okay, we can go back to this guy right here in the middle. He's the guy. He's the guy that, live and learn, like half of the songs on this list. He's the guy that's been working with Sega and Sonic for a long, long time and has done a lot of the songs that are fan favorites. And he is not he's not going to every Sonic Symphony show. So it is pretty sweet that he was able to go to this one. Just saying, it's like a little bit of an extra bonus that he was able to come to this one. Uh, he's the OG. He's the fucking legend, man. So that was sick. His world, break through it all. I am me. What I'm made of. Open your heart. Was I don't know. It was just a good time. I haven't played this game. I haven't played a lot of these games, but again, I still somehow knew the songs, or not necessarily like the lyrics in between, but the big parts I knew most of. So it was pretty hype. Some guy has like he recorded a lot of the lyric songs, so if you want to listen to them, they do be there. Um, I imagine we don't want me to just like pull up and listen to each one, kind of whatever. Um, so yeah, that was sick. Everyone was singing along. The crowd was popping off each because they'd like say something and then he'd be like, they finish the song and then they usually take a moment between songs or whatever, and Johnny would say something. He'd like say some nice statement or whatever, and then would kind of like have a foreshadowing sentence to end it where he's like, I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. And then the crowd pops off because then, oh, that means he's doing what I'm made of. And then they go right into the song. Everyone's going crazy. Um, yeah, it was cool. And then Yeah, I mean the video. There's always like the video screen for each time they're playing stuff too. And it wasn't just always raw gameplay. It was usually, I mean, even this one wasn't all raw gameplay. It was gameplay, but it would be like cut up to show different parts of the levels, or sometimes it would have part of the lyrics come on screen for maybe some of the like the Frontiers songs, I think in particular, which was I think this and this, I think, were the Sonic Frontiers songs. And they definitely made those videos have the lyrics on them. I don't know. I think that was a purposeful choice to do so for people to help sing along with because they maybe didn't know it as well. I'm not sure, but um and then yeah, there was just like really cool edits and everything along the way for each video that was sweet. Um it was a good time. And so then they went off. I don't think Frontiers was a flop. Or I guess I don't know. I think some people liked it. I just haven't played it, but I also like I've been saying, I also haven't played a lot of these games. There's just so many games to be played. Um the players of the band, at least they said for the most part, are all from the Boston or greater Boston area. And Shota in particular, who was the person that kind of, I don't know the full lore here, but he basically, they said the singer and then other people were saying that basically he's the reason that the whole symphony gets to happen in the first place. Like he either did a lot of the arrangements or I don't know what he did exactly, but he did some shit to make this kind of start. So it was like pretty hype that he was a fucking beast on the guitar. He'd pull out these solos that were just like, dude, his fingers were on fire, dude. He was so good. It was crazy. And then there was a couple moments where in between songs people would say like, where they were from or something. Shota has apparently been living in Boston for like 18 years or something like that. So he was talking about that and whatnot. And I don't remember if he said he went to um, Berkeley or not, but I think some of them did, if not all of them. So that was hype. And then the encore happens. They do the Sonic Superstars opening theme, which doesn't have lyrics, but so more like symphony traditionally type kind of stuff, which was sweet because I mean, that game just came out like 5 days ago. I asked my friend that was at the LA show, and he said they also did it there. It was kind of the premiere of it, I guess. Um, Premiere of that song was there, so that's kind of cool. And then there was a speech by the keyboard player guy. And he's from Salem. And he was talking about, like he's from Salem. He grew up around here. It's getting to be around Halloween. I wanted to do something special for you guys. So I worked on blah, blah, blah. And then I don't think this is quite the video I wanted to show. There's like, I think there's another one here that has like a little bit of the speech beforehand. Not that one. Let me see if I can find it. No, it's not that one either. But yeah, it was fun. It was pretty sweet. Another video of the beginning of Pumpkin Hill. So he was doing this whole speech, right, about Salem and everything, and I leaned over to I forget who, either my left or my right, and I was like, "Yo, do you think that?" I was like, "They're gonna, if they do Pumpkin Hill, I'm gonna flip out." Or like, or I was, it was either I was gonna flip, I said something along the lines of that, or like, dude, no way they're gonna do Pumpkin Hill. And then well, I mean, they did. Crowd, you hear that crowd? As soon as the first little... You can hear the crowd knows the whole thing, dude. Dude, the whole crowd. It was crazy. Like, even that part, the whole, like, everyone knew it. It was crazy. I was shocked. Oh, this one doesn't pick up the crowd as much. It was so funny. It was someone from Salem, Mass. Another crowd, beginning of the video. You can hear the crowd, dude. So we don't need to play the whole thing, but yeah, it was it was because they didn't do that at any of the other shows. So like that was cool because that was new. They didn't do that at any of the other shows. And then they did Sonic Frontiers song, and then they were like they said something along the lines of, you know, we can't end it with that. You know what we're gonna end it with, right? And then like the crowd shouted, but I like couldn't tell what people were saying. Like I had an idea in my mind of what they were gonna end with. Because what I'll say is these last three, well, I guess these last two, John was not on the stage anymore. He didn't come back during the encore. He left like he was off the thing. He's 56. He was like dancing around. He was running all over the stage. His screams sounded like so good still, like just clean. God damn, guy's a beast. Trying to see if does this one have the beginning? No, that's during it. Okay. Oh yeah, so that's the crowds saying, like, they were like, what song are we gonna play? John came back out on the stage, flexed his arm. He got it like that. Live and learn. Everyone goes crazy. Crowd singing right along. That's me. I'm doing that too. I'm part of that. They just having us sing. Alright, now they're starting to sing back. But like they would just let us sing parts of the song. It was cool. It was pretty hype. Dude, see what I mean? His energy's crazy. Oh, this is a big time famous song. It's from this level in Sonic Adventure 2, which is like the first level you get to play as Shadow. So it's a big time favorite. Big time favorite. But yeah. Everyone was going crazy for Live and Learn. And then this is a video from like front row. So that's pretty cool. Why you clap? He's clapping the phone? Oh, he's just trying to clap. And so this is the end. They're calling out all the performers. What the heck? And then they turned on the house lights and then got on the floor, and then that's where this picture comes from. That's when this picture happened, and that was the end of the show. It was actually kind of it was a sneaky good move as far as a way to like end the show, because you end the show, the lights are going to need to turn on, but by doing this, it's like, oh, turn on the lights so we can see everybody while we do the picture, and then the lights are on. So then the show is just, now it's like, okay, people can leave now. So it was pretty sweet. There was a lot of moments for sure. Didn't go over everything, but the point is, it was pretty damn sweet. What I would have done if there was like a relive the moment thing, I would have maybe listened to some of these songs ahead of time to maybe learn a little bit more of the lyrics than just the main parts or whatever that I somehow knew through osmosis. But still, it was pretty damn sweet. There was merch. There was pretty long lines, and also I don't know. I didn't decide to get stuff because I was like, am I FOMOing right now? I can't tell. Am I FOMOing? Am I emotionally I want thing? Do I actually need that? Probably not. But it's like kind of a nice shirt. So I might end up getting one anyway, because I just found out today that you can actually just like you can just buy it. You didn't have to be there to buy it. You could just buy it. So I was like, oh. It's basically this on a shirt, which also, this was the thing that was on the screen while it was waiting for everyone to, from the 7 to 8 period, while I was waiting for people to come in until it got to the 20-minute timer, which had that different art. But it was pretty cool. The part that I was not necessarily most interested in, but that I found kind of interesting, was that my mom doesn't know any of the songs really, but she really liked it. She was like, she kept saying how much she really liked the show. She was like, she just kept basically saying, like, it was just really nice. She's like, she's been to like more maybe big stuff, I guess. I don't know. Like, she's probably been to some. What's like a good boomer band? Like Bruce Springsteen, I bet, something like that, in like Fenway. So something probably big like that. She's been to that kind of thing. She's probably been to something at a smaller venue, but like it's just she basically was trying to let me know like it was a different environment than a normal concert, because I wouldn't know. I'm not really a concert person. She was just saying everyone was really nice. There was so many different types of people there, all types of ages. Everyone was really into all of the music. Everyone knew the songs. She also, I think, she said something about she was surprised how... Something about the symphony part, also, that she was like, I think she almost expected it to be like a DJ thing for part of it, where it was just like, hit play and play the video game music. I wasn't entirely sure if that's what she was saying, but she kind of made it seem like at first she thought that might be the case when she was reading the information about it, because I think it said the word like digital presentation, and she thought that when the digital presentation was like the cool stuff on the screen instead. But she was talking about how she liked the stuff on the screen. That was kind of cool to see that and be like, oh, I remember that, to go along with the music and everything. I don't know, she just kept saying it was really nice. Nexus to take her to a Taylor Swift concert? No. Why would I do that? That would cost a bajillion dollars. That would cost a bajillion dollars. And I don't even know. I know who Taylor Swift is dating more than I know what her last album's name is. You know what I like? I don't know. I don't even remember what. I'm trying to think of what would be the most newest Taylor Swift song that I know exists, and all I'm thinking about is the one that got the meme of trouble, trouble, and then there's a goat that yells instead of her doing the O. It's like the goat or what? You know what I'm talking about? That that classic video. Trouble, 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 and then just screaming goat or a sheep or something. You know what I'm talking about? Surely you know what I'm talking about. One of you have to. Trouble Goat Edition. Literally the first thing that pops up. Literally the first thing that pops up. I don't need the full song. I don't want to get DMCA'd. I'm basically just gonna wait for the goat. That. Surely you've seen that before. I hope so. It was like an instant classic of that time. Like it felt like it came out immediately. That's the song that I think of as far as the newest Taylor Swift song that I've heard. Have I heard one that's newer than that? Possibly. Certainly possible. But I don't know, like, if you were to... Like, I don't know. I know ones before that, too. When it was, like... What was it? Love Story? Or was Shake It Off after Trouble? I don't know. I don't know. Like, Love Story... That one's, like, real old. Troubled. Shake It Off. There's some others that I can't think of the name of, but if I heard them, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that Taylor Swift song. For me, remembering songs a lot of the time, I would describe it as a fuse where I often need it to be... I need it to be lit, and then all of a sudden, I just know the rest of the lyrics. That's how songs work for me a lot of the time. Even sometimes, like, the name of the song. I just be like, I don't know what the name of the song is. And then the fucking first, like, 3 notes of Live and Learn start, and I'm like, Live and Learn! Like, I just know the rest. Yeah, that's how my brain works, I guess. Sometimes I could pull something straight up from the beginning, but a lot of the time I need the fuse to be lit for the rest of it to come together. But yeah, this was sweet. I don't know. I probably talked about it longer than I needed to, but there are all those links in the PIL, which are cool. There's probably YouTube videos that will come out too. They had a guy, they said they were recording at the venue. Like they had like a camera guy doing stuff too. So maybe I'll be in that. I won't. I'm in an upper balcony and the lights are off. They can't see me. But technically I'll be in that. But I'd be interested to see that video. That'll be a pretty cool video, I bet. I don't know if they did that for the other shows or not. You know, it's hard to tell sometimes what is, you know, are they trying to be Santa at the mall right now? Are they doing that to me? You know what I mean? We're like, oh, these are 3 new arrangements. But they're new, but like they weren't actually new because they played them at the other shows, but like, you know, whatever. And then, like the Pumpkin Hill thing was actually new. They hadn't done it at anything. So, like that, you know, what is truth? What is a little bit of a fictitious statement. And then yeah, they said something along the lines of that we either were the loudest or that we were singing the most or something like that. They said something like that. And that's one of those ones where you're like, do you say that to every crowd though? You know, that's one of the are you being Santa Claus at the mall and just kind of playing it up? Or are we actually, is this because you're from Boston? You know, like I don't, well, what's really going on here? Suska type stuff, right? How many COVID booster things is that now for you? I've only gotten like the initial 2 things, like the shot plus the follow-up. I don't know if I did anything beyond that. I actually think my card is somewhere here. Oh no, I did do a 3rd one at some point in 2022? March 2022? It's just a yearly shot now? Okay. They don't update the card anymore. Yeah. It would be cool to know if they were truthful when they were saying that we were, but like how are you gonna, like they're not gonna say no. They're not gonna say we weren't. But at the same time, they also didn't need to, like if they didn't say it in the first place, they didn't need to say it. So like, did they say it because it was true? Because they didn't need to get us hyped up. We were already very hyped up. So. In Massachusetts, you can see your vaccine registry. Oh, interesting. So was that number 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or what number was that for you? It's always sus. Yeah, exactly. It's always a little sus. 5? Could believe that. So so I have a package. I have a package that I've opened because I wanted to make sure it had everything. Do you think you know what's in here? I'm hiding one part, but I'm gonna show the other one because it is wondrous and wonderful, even wondrous and wonderful. Mario Wanda. You were typing it, but not only is it that, there's something behind it. Because you see, it actually did show up Friday and I could have played it Friday. But I figured if we did that, then we wouldn't have finished Little Nightmares because we would have basically just wanted to keep playing this. So we finished Little Nightmares first, which is fine. But there's something behind this. Which is the limited special pre-order trading cards from Walmart if you pre-ordered. From Walmart specifically. So, that's pretty cool. It looks just like the box. I mean, obviously the plastic on the top and the bottom, but pretty cool. I don't know if I want to open this. I don't think I want to open it now, at least, because I think I would want to sleeve stuff, and I don't feel like doing all of that. But I might just keep it closed anyway, because, like, what am I going to do with it? Like, just having it alone is kind of cool. But I'll think about it. At the very least, I have it, so that's cool. So I have this. I did say this, I think, in the sub channel that I did something off stream yesterday for OBS, which will happen at some point when playing the game that I will try to do. But there's another idea I had for this game, doing a video for it. And RPB, I think you would know this. I don't know if Vicious would know this. So while I open the plastic, let me set the stage. If you are from Massachusetts, surely. If you're from New Hampshire, surely. I actually even know that there is a specific New York commercial of the same vein. Slightly different song, but same thing. A classic late 90s, early 2000s commercial that ran locally. That was a song. And I can't open this plastic for the life of me, huh? That was very catchy. Was very catchy tune. And it was for a casino. Do you know what commercial I'm talking about? That is my quiz question to the chat. Do you know what commercial with a very catchy song existed and ran in the New England region? A casino? I bet you would know it if I started mentioning it. Here's a hint. Wonder. Now that's not the name of the place, but it is a prominent word in the song. In fact, it's almost one of the first. Now all of a sudden the memories come back, RPB. The wonder of it all. Take a chance, make it happen. Pop the cork, fingers snapping. Classic. Classic commercial. So, my idea was to get clips from the game and like clips or pictures or whatever. See, as soon as I started, it came back to you, right? As soon as I did it, you were like, I see a CRT screen in front of me playing or hearing it on a radio or whatever. Pop the cork, fingers snapping, spin the wheel, around and round we go. Life is good, life is sweet. Grab yourself a front row seat. Let's meet and have a ball. Let's live, yeah, let's live for the wonder of it all. Meet me at Foxwoods, right? Like, it just, you can play it to someone from our region and it'll just like immediately, they'll just be like, it's like they got hit by like a brainwashed state, like brainwash trigger, and then they're like, yes. Now I've never been to either. I've never been to Mohegan or to Foxwoods, but the point was more the commercial. But I thought it would be funny if I did like some sort of edit using either clips from the game or just general Mario clip. Like I can picture in my head, I'm like, you could do the casino part in Mario Sunshine, could have some clips in there. That scene where Mario's dancing in Odyssey, he could be snapping his finger. You could do like I was like envisioning all of the all of these things, and then you know, because the wonder of it all, it's probably more effort than it's worth, but here's the inside. Pretty cool. Panoramic. I guess I don't know if that's technically panoramic, but you know, it's showing the worlds and stuff. Oh my god, spoilers? Spoilers? Are we kidding? Is it still, can you still smoke? I didn't even know you could smoke in there, though I suppose it would make sense that you could at that time when the commercial came out. Dink donk? True. True, it is dink donk. I have placed the game in the game. Alright, now let's put Mario Maker 2 back in. We have not played a game with a cartridge since Mario Maker 2? No, I mean, we played games in between that, but we must have done Mario Maker 2 most recently, I guess. Okay. We can do Pokemon Sleep. It's a good time. We're not doing anything yet. I have a text that I must respond to. What the heck? Phone? I shoulda tried to get Dude, you know the, what do you call it? The swipe texting thing where like you swipe over the letters? I feel like that shit works worse on this new, on current phone. I feel like it works worse on this phone than on my old phone. Let's deal with that. Yeah, it is supposed to be warmer on Thursday and Wednesday? It's either Thursday and Wednesday or Thursday and Friday. But I have some stuff to show you in Pokemon Sleep, so I might as well. Let me get the berries collecting first. I got a whole new guy to show you. Well, I mean, not a new individual, but a changed individual, I suppose, is the better way to phrase it. Because we went from a Geodude. Goddamn, everyone's skills are popping off, okay? We went from a Geodude to a Golem. We went from a Geodude to a Golem. Because the only thing you need for Golem is the trading cable thing, which you get 1 billion of from friends just existing as your friends list. And I realized, like, I had my Geodude, and it was level, I don't know, 13 or something, and needed to be 18 or 19 to evolve, and I had like 200 plus candies, so I was like, well, I should probably just force feed it candies to level up, and then evolve it, and then evolve it again, because there's no reason to wait and let it naturally get all that leveling, because it'll take a long time. Because it'll be a lot weaker. And using the candies now is, like, what am I going to do with the candies later anyways? I would do the same thing. I would end up using the candies to level it or evolve it. So it just made sense to... So I just ordered it, or whatever. Or not ordered it, evolved it, for that reason. Anyway, okay, let me choose a dinner meal here. So I unlocked the 2 meals that I could unlock with the bigger pot, which is good news. There is a pot that I technically could have done that's 55, but my pot is only 54 max because of it's normally 27 and it only can be doubled. So, let's see, what's the other 35? Lovely Kiss Smoothie. I don't have enough milks for that, unfortunately. So then let's go sweet chocolate cake. Because if I don't even know if I necessarily need to crit. Like, I might just be able to get Master 5 anyway, because of that crit I got earlier. Because I did get a crit earlier, which was pretty big. It was a pretty big crit. Okay. Full 54 out of 54. Yeah, there are a lot of cables. You can't see, but whatever. It's fine. It's cooking. I don't expect it to crit. Because I don't think I need it. I think that's going to be enough. Levels up a couple times. And then we got to see... Will Snorlax get to Master 5? I don't really care about getting to Master 5. I'm mainly just feeding that so that stuff's leveled up. Oh, that's definitely getting there. I think it's like 320 something. That's definitely getting there. Oh, yeah. And we got 2 sneaky snacks? This was the sneaky snack thing I was telling you the other day, by the way. But yeah, Master 5. Which is crazy, because this team had no favorite berries. Literally 0 favorite berries on this team. The power of double BFS. Yeah, this team was insane. My favorite berries this week are Chesto, Purism, and Figgy. So no favorite berries on the team, and still got to Master 5. And I only really needed to get to like Master 2 anyway for the whatchamacallit, but that's pretty hype. What was it? I'm blanking. Maybe we just end up stretch breaking? It's 640. Look. I know people probably wanted like a full Mario Wonder stream, Pog, let's go. But yesterday, I'm a little banged up and stuff and tired, and as excited as I am, I also wanted to talk about the exciting thing that I got to do, or go to rather, because it was a trying to think, is that the best thing, like as far as an activity, I guess? Is that the best thing I've done the whole year? It might be. So like, that's when, you know, like, this is the level I'm talking about, of like, this was maybe the highlight of the year? Which feels weird because I'm not like a concert guy. That, like, that, I guess that's like, is that the first concert I've ever like really paid to go to? It might be. So yeah, I don't know. There's probably some other things that happened that were also nice, but this year's been pretty bad, so that might be the highlight. Besides being with you, of course, chat. That doesn't count, because that's a much longer experience, not an individual moment, not an individual night. You know what I mean? Not quite the same. Not quite the same. It's not an individual night. It's not the same. Not the same. Dude, it would be, you know, what would be really hard is trying to think what was like the best stream moment of the year or whatever. You used a helper whistle to get Master 4? That worth it though? You don't get helper whistles very often. And I don't know if you actually unlock new things at Master 4 necessarily. I mean, maybe you do. You had 5. Maybe. But it would be really hard to like try and pin down like what was the best. Like, imagine trying to pin down what was the best stream of the year. That seems impossible. There's too many fun things that happened. You wouldn't be able to say what was the best stream of the year. I mean, you could do like subcategory stuff, I guess. Like, what was the most like what was like the biggest event stream of the year or something like that. That'd probably be like a puzzle stream, because it was like required a lot of preparation and then was like 8 hours or whatever. But I wouldn't necessarily say that was the best stream. The Pizza Mario movie stream with Dem, that was definitely a good one. With the help of you, obviously, as well. Couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, as far as like, because the first thing you do is you think about kind of like more of the unique things that maybe happened, the more unique streams rather than the regular gaming ones. And so, yeah, the pizza thing and then the puzzle one come to mind. You know what this is? This discussion, what is good for this discussion is the stream summary Twitter post that I do. That would probably be the best way to try and remember what happened, because that usually points out the biggest things that happened each month. It's almost like this guy knows something. It's almost like I did it for a reason. Not actually necessarily for like a review of the year thing, but I've thought about this, not recently, just kind of like on and off over the past year as well, that like my first quote-unquote real-world job after college was coding stuff, software engineer, but it was for doing like data collection, ETL processing, analytics stuff. And I feel like it's a hard thing to explain to other people unless you've gotten into that mode yourself. And I remember actually reading a post once on one of those data is beautiful like subreddit posts that was very, when I read it I was like, oh my god, I'm kind of like that. Where you like come to the, it's obvious when you say it, which is that there is so much quote data being generated at all time every day, even just on a singular person level, that, and you like, you can get almost like an itch, as it were, to like try and collect everything. Or track, or like generally track, or collect like everything. And it is probably not good, but it is hard to not do once you kind of unlock that. And it's, I mean, I can point to some obvious things, right? Like the pad spreadsheet, partially the Pokemon sleep reports, less obvious maybe to some, but highlighting all of the stream VODs and getting them uploaded to the VOD channel. That's sort of a similar thing. Stream summaries that are written, the stream summaries Twitter posts that happen every month. Like those are all technically under that umbrella as well. And it's a hard thing to, like, if you haven't experienced that kind of like, oh my god, I want to track everything that's happening, then it's hard to actually know what that is like. But that is something I've definitely been thinking about this past year, as far as like, you know, you gotta draw a line somewhere. And sometimes I mean, I definitely have, to some degree, drawn some lines, but there's certainly moments where I'm like, should I even, like, is that too much? Like, I get sad thinking about having not done the stream highlights and highlighting of VODs for the VODs that happened, you know, whatever the 5 years before you even showed up, right? So I was basically still streaming. I was definitely streaming every Monday, almost, since like 2015. Probably like even before that, sometimes I was doing streams, but not necessarily as like a consistent basis. Like I would do them now and then for Puzzle and Dragon stuff, I think. But I don't remember if it was on the same kind of consistency as like 2015, 2016, then I was streaming Pad almost every Monday. And then Wednesdays I was usually doing Smash 64. And then anything else was like extra if I felt like it, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what the old schedule kind of was. And then, but yeah, like the only thing that remains from those are some clips, which is sad. Because, you know, it would be cool to go back and like look at stuff. Like the secret Halloween stream that this thing is from. That I don't think exists. But anyway, it's 6:50. We should stretch break. And while we eat the apple, I think we could do a cereal time video. I mean, Vicious is here. So I feel like that would be what you would want, no? I feel like that would be what you want. But in the meantime, I'm gonna pause the music so I can go fill my water. Get a I don't actually know if today is a Giganto Apple day. We might have to wait. Giganto Apple might be tomorrow. But either way, you get the point. And then I guess, do we even start Mario? By the time stretch break and Apple's done, it's gonna be like 7:20, and then we'll be like, are we really gonna play Mario Wonder for 40 minutes? Oh, because then if Super Auto Pets is up, we kind of need to do that. So maybe we don't even start Mario Wonder. I don't know. The wonder of it all. I don't know. At the very least, we know we have it, so that's good. And for what was it? What was the last? Bowser's Fury? You remember that one when that came out? I think I got that right away, right? Mario, what was it? Bowser's Fury and something. Oh, Kirby we also played when it came out immediately. Oh yeah, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. And then Kirby's Forgotten Land. Those were games that got on the day of release and played them. And, you know, I really enjoyed both. I loved both of those games. I even still, part of me wants to go back and we definitely didn't 100% Super Mario 3D World. We did 100% Mario, or we did 100% Bowser's Fury and Kirby. So that was awesome. I don't know how tedious Mario 3D 100% is, but then what? We did last March we did Mario Bros Deluxe or Mario Bros U Deluxe. And then we were starting the Luigi part, and then we all know what happened there. So I think the plan was that in March, like the next March, aka 2024's March, that we would tackle the Luigi part again, because it was too depressing to just restart from flat. Plus, at that point, we had done a lot of that game. So it was like, you know what, let's kind of just cut it off and take the break. Oh yeah, the Luigi command still works. Good call. Kind of forgot. But yeah, so I do think that's gonna be part of the plan for March, assuming like nothing else super out of nowhere comes up. I would expect that I would want to try to do the Luigi part and potentially 100% the game. There's also some of those like super omega hard extra level things, but those were kind of fun too. The pause there was me thinking to myself, I've never been necessarily 100% gaming, like, oh, I want 100% every game I play. That's definitely not me, which I guess you should know that by now from all the other stuff, but I was thinking to myself, well, is it like mainline Nintendo games? Because I did it with Kirby and the Mario game, and I want to do it with the other Mario game, and I'm probably going to do it with this, to be honest. This is probably going to be pretty fucking fun. But then I thought to myself, I was like, well, I definitely didn't try to 100% Odyssey. Which isn't to say I didn't like. I really liked Odyssey. It was great, but I feel I'm trying to remember. I don't. I think it was something that felt too tedious or whatever. It was something weird where I was just like, I think part of it was that we kind of 100% did it. Like we did all of the. Oh no, we did Galaxy. Was Galaxy the one we 100% did? I think. Yeah, I think Galaxy is the one I'm thinking of, where we 100% did, and it was a real slog at the end. Odyssey, I guess I don't know. Maybe I just felt like I remember there was a thing where you talk to like Toadette or something at the end, and she gives you stars for certain like missions. Maybe I just felt like I didn't feel like doing that, or just felt tedious or something. I don't know. I definitely, I don't think I was playing Odyssey when it came out. Maybe? I'm trying to remember. I don't actually know. I don't know. That because because did Odyssey come out before Smash? Because I don't think I got a Switch until Smash Ultimate. Like I got my Switch at the same time as Smash Ultimate. I think. I'm pretty sure. Time is confusing. Time is confusing. I think it was something like that. Because my Pro controller, my first Pro controller was like this, which is the Smash one. So I think I didn't get a Switch until that. The Smash Ultimate. And I don't know if Odyssey came out beforehand. But either way, uh, Odyssey was cool. It's also very big. I think maybe that. I think when I played Odyssey, I was very thorough as I was playing through it. Kind of like how I usually am with most games. I try to be kind of like thorough as I go through the levels. Um, and then maybe it was something where it seemed like I was missing so much, and I was like, how the fuck am I missing that much? I was so thorough. If I couldn't find it then, I'm not gonna be able to find this shit, and I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I just felt like doing a new game. Maybe a new game was coming out. I don't remember. It was so long ago, even though I guess it wasn't that long ago. Uh, but the point, I guess, of me saying that was that I don't I guess I don't 100% every mainline Nintendo game that comes out that I play. Though it has been a trend, I suppose. Part of that, I do wonder a bit all. Uh, I do wonder if I would have 100%ed some of those games if I wasn't streaming them. I do wonder that. It all. A bit all. Um, I don't know. I think Well, I guess that's hard to picture because I also just don't really play many. I don't really play any single play. Well, don't technicality Andy me here. Just let me say the statement, even though it's gonna be like technically a little wrong. I don't really play many like one player things off stream anymore, which is there's more levels to that than just being about streaming. To be fair, uh, but that's a whole nother story. But so it's hard for me to even say if I would 100% something off stream, like if I wasn't streaming, because I don't even really. The only things I've been playing off stream, really, if you count Pad that, if you count Pokemon Sleep that, um, I was, Street Fighter 6 sometimes. I haven't played Street Fighter 6 in like 2 weeks. Uh, Not for lack of wanting to. I've wanted to, but then I feel like, oh, I need to work on editing a video. Oh, I should do more job applications. Oh, I should do something else. Oh, I shouldn't have fun. Um, I have done some TF2 off stream. Um, Last week I think I did a little bit, but that was mostly because it was like a half an hour period or something like that, and I was I forget the exact details, but half an hour. I feel like I don't want to play Street Fighter if I only had a half an hour because I need to like warm up kind of and get into it, and I was like, let me just goof off. Like we've been doing a little bit of TF2 and that's been fun. Let me take half an hour here and do that. And I got some fucking 6 shots. By the way, I didn't say this, but I still been using the vertical mouse. So all those fucking headshots you saw on Wednesday, or whatever day it was, Friday, I was using the damn vertical mouse for that. I was getting some damn headshots with that shit. Anyway, yes, hi Elemental, you've been there. I just didn't say your name, but I've been using the vertical mouse, dude, for that. Are you in extra gamer points? That's extra gamer points. I wasn't using the normal mouse because it doesn't. The scroll wheel still doesn't work, and I haven't tried to open it up to clean it. So I've still been using the vertical mouse for everything, dude. I'm a bit adaptive, some might say. As far as what you quote unquote missed, Elemental, mainly. Well, not mainly. It's just been a just chatting stream, talking about the Sonic Symphony stuff because it was really wonderful. And then I opened Mario Wonder, and then we've been chatting about other things and we got distracted. So I don't even know if we're gonna end up Sonic Symphony ? Sonic Symphony ? He says the Sonic Symphony Orchestra thing. I was here. I was at this yesterday. I have a ton of links of clips and stuff in the PIL. It was very wonderful. Sonic Symphony? Damn, they got retweeted by the account. They didn't retweet me. typing, rage, I hate Sonic Symphony Orchestra. So stupid. Okay. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom now. Fill my water. We'll come back. Elemental came here right during stretch time. But at this point, you knew that. It's 7 o'clock. Let's be honest. You know that it's stretch time right about now. We'll come back. I'll eat the apple. We'll watch a cereal time video. And then it'll probably be almost close to like 7:30 or something. And so then we won't probably start this. We'll probably do some other things until 8 p.m. and then SAP won't be updated, and then we'll be mad, and then we won't know what to do anymore, and then... Okay? That's the plan. I realize there hasn't been music for a bit, but whatever.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding.
Wrong screen. Is this the normal playlist? No, that's the relaxed playlist. Is this the normal playlist? This is the normal playlist. We'll go with this. You know me as the fighting freak Knuckles. So the Foxwoods thing that the Foxwoods idea that I had, RPV, I had this idea, like I woke up in the middle of the night sleeping when it was either I woke up in the middle of the night or this was like in the daydreamy, not full asleep but kind of falling asleep thing as I was trying to fall asleep, where I had this idea. The Foxwoods song thing, that's when that happened. And I was like, oh man, this might be dumb or not, but hopefully I remember it tomorrow. You definitely have had moments like that, right? Where like you have an idea as either you're like falling asleep or you woke up in the middle of the night and you're like, sure hope that I remember that when I wake up because I'm not writing it down. Sometimes I have actually gone out of my way to write something down, but most of the time it ends up being I'll remember that, and then I usually don't remember that. I'd say it's like 50-50 on if I actually remember the idea or not. I think part of the reason it was easy, because like, you know, I can think of Mario Wonder, and then that'll like fire a synapse, but... So now so since then, all day I've had the Foxwood song stuck in my head. Stretch break. Foxwoods. I have a funny idea, but I'm going to finish this stretch first. This BGM is one of your faves? Oh, it's a Zelda one. Yeah, yeah. So, I still have to do the standing stretches, but so at the end of the song, the singer guy goes, "Meet me at Foxwoods," and then there's like a chorus group of guys that goes, "Foxwoods," right? But in my mind, because I was thinking about it when I was down there, it was just running through my head. I was thinking about a world where, well, okay, yeah, Elemental, I don't think you were here for this part, but I was saying I had an idea where, because Mario Bros. Wonder of it all, and then you do like a video edit with either clips just from the game, or like you take the scene of the casino from Super Mario Sunshine, have that in there during the spin the wheel, right? Like you could take it, you could do a bunch of different directions. But I had that idea, so that would take like I think a lot of work if you wanted it to be really good. But a separate idea that I just had while I was down there was because of him saying "Meet me at Foxwoods" at the end. I thought it would be like I pictured my mind like somehow I guess Jarma could do this technically because he's from that area, but like it's one of those things like you make a joke not for the audience but for yourself, where he would say like, you know, it's been a long time since I've done things with the fans, so you know I wanted to like do something cool together and like get to see everyone. And then he just goes, "Meet me at Foxwoods," and you just say it, "Meet me at Foxwoods," and then like green screen drops and he's at Foxwoods and he's like, "I'm here," and like sends tweet, just like something psychotically stupid. And it would be so, it would not be worth it. It would not be worth it. But it would be funny. To me, that is funny. Such a niche, stupid thing. Meet me at Foxwoods. Foxwoods. And then green screen behind you drops. You're literally at Foxwoods. And you have it's like pop-up shop except a meet and greet and you're at Foxwoods. The dumbest thing ever. No one would even know where it is, except for the people from New England. No one would even know what's being talked about. The Google search metrics for Foxwoods would be going off the charts more than they have in the past 2 decades. It would be so stupid. It would be so dumb, but so worth it. bad idea. Probably a bad idea. That's okay. Alright, it's apple time, and we're not doing an Omega Apple. We'll be doing an Omega Apple tomorrow. So, for the first time in a while, we're doing a video during Apple time. And that video is a cereal time video. Okay. I didn't look at the title of this video beforehand. I can't believe it involves the word wonder. It's showing up everywhere. The wonder of it all. Disney 100 Years of Wonder. Good God. It's everywhere.
What's up, cereal heads? Today we're going to talk about 2 new Disney-themed cereals. Now, I've done Disney
I've actually had this on the left. It's nothing special.
cereals in the past, but these are 2 new Disney cereals from Post that recently hit shelves. And these cereals kind of came out of nowhere with little marketing or fanfare. Both of these new cereals are part of Disney's 100 Years of Wonder campaign starting now in 2023, the 100-year anniversary of the founding of the Walt Disney Company. So I guess let's start with this one first. I'm not really sure the name of this cereal. Let's just go with Mickey Mouse Club cereal. Now, there was a cool Mickey Mouse Clubhouse cereal released by General Mills back in 2007. That was a cool berry-flavored cereal. Now, this Mickey Mouse Club cereal isn't similar to that one at all. You have Mickey here on the front of the box with some cool blue Mickey Mouse Club wallpaper there on the back. And it says here the cereal is naturally flavored confetti cake cereal. And it looks like it's just corn puffs covered in rainbow colored sprinkles. It's probably the same as that Timbits birthday cake cereal from Post, or that Cold Stone birthday cake cereal from Malto Meal, which is a subsidiary of Post, or that Funfetti cereal, which is basically the same as those other 2 I just mentioned.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm not sure why they're using Mickey Mouse Club to promote this. I mean, I do understand birthday cake cereal for the 100-year birthday of Walt Disney Company, but the Mickey Mouse Club show didn't start until the 1950s, if I'm not mistaken. Now, according to the internet, there was a theater-based Mickey Mouse Club that started in 1930. I guess that was just a club that kids could join at the movie theater. And just a quick aside, take a look at this picture from back then from one of those club meetings.
I've seen this picture before. Have you guys seen this picture before? I've seen this one before. It's a classic, like, look how creepy this picture looks from back in blah 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 when they were all wearing a blah 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 mask.
This picture from the 1930s definitely looks like a creepy horror film, right? But even if you count that 1930s club, that's
classic
still not
Reddit
100
post.
years. So I'm not sure how this particular Disney property plays into the 100-year anniversary celebration. But whatever, we don't really care. Let's take a look at the rest of the box. On the side of the box here, you have some photos of some kids enjoying some Disney stuff. You got Mickey down here banging the drum. And then they have a Share the Wonder hashtag down here that you can use.
The wonder?
If you want to help Disney advertise for themselves. Let's take a look at the back of the box real quick. So they have some more photos here of people enjoying Disney stuff. There's a blurb there that explains how amazing the Disney Company is and why you should continue to give them your money and all of the wonder and all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's open it up and take a look. Okay, so here's what a ball of this Mickey Mouse Club cereal looks like. You can see the confetti cake corn puffs.
The exact same.
Like the other confetti cake corn puffs we've seen before in other cereals from Post or Malto Meal. Let's hit them with some milk and give them a try.
They be the exact same.
Yeah, so it just tastes like the birthday cake cereal we've had in countless other cereals before. It's hard for me to compare the taste directly to those cereals because it's been a really long time since I've tried them. But they're not breaking any new ground here, just recycling the same old recipes they've used before. I mean, it's not a bad cereal, especially if you like a birthday cake flavored cereal. It's sweet, it tastes like yellow birthday cake with vanilla frosting. I just don't love seeing the same cereals repackaged and rebranded and recycled.
Dude, I wish... Chat, I don't know if you saw it because I posted it in the general channel the other week. But they finally made a ginger cookie toast crunch. And that's what he requested all of these years. Been asking for it all these years. And finally, when he retires, they come out with ginger cookie toast crunch.
Anyway, let's move on to the other new Disney cereal. So this other new Disney cereal
like it was meant to be.
Called, well, I don't actually really know what it's called. Is it just Disney's 100 Years of Wonder cereal? But that 100 Years of Wonder was also on the Mickey Mouse Club cereal.
There's a couple that rip into the shit hotels and food quality at Disney parks and make fun of Disney adults that originally post videos of vlogs and it's funny. Yeah, Disney adults are crazy.
I don't know, let's just
Granted, there's a lot of crazies out there that are just crazy over other things. Like, now, that is to say, there are certain people that would maybe say they're a Disney adult, but they are not the level of Disney adult. Like, there's a spectrum there of crazy. Like, oh, I really like Disney. And I watch all of the movies and whatever. Versus, like, Disney adult, I moved to Florida so that I could go to Disney more often. Like, those are two very different people. Those are two very different people. And in the same vein, we were talking about this earlier, right? This person, so I'll use this as an example. There are Taylor Swift fans or Swifties that also, I think, would meet a certain spectrum of similarity. Like, normal, really like the music, go to the concerts if they can. Track, like, paparazzi level, like, where her private jet is flying, who, like, all of that level of stuff, right? Like, there's a spectrum there. Same thing for, K-pop groups. There's a lot of things like that. It's just that the Disney adults become so... There's something about the Disney adults that go to, like, the furthest range of that in particular, that something about it is more interesting or unique, I guess, that people kind of latch on to in terms of, like, whoa, Disney adults are crazy versus, like, other types of crazy. I guess because a lot of the other types of crazy are usually... I think that's why. The other types of crazy, like the K-pop Swiftie things, for example, those are about obsessed with real people. I think that's the difference of why people find the Disney adults in particular so much more strange, is because it's not even like, you could be like oh, I really like fucking, what's her name? Ice Bitch. I haven't seen Frozen yet. I don't remember her name. I really like Ice Bitch in the Ice Bitch series, right? Like, you could be like, being a big fan of one of the characters or something makes, like, a little more sense than just everything that the company does. And then, like, what happens to a Disney adult when Star Wars gets acquired? How did that, like, did they then become mega Star Wars fans too? Do they not count it? I feel like there's probably branches of like people that are like, no, they don't count. They weren't part of the, like, original Disney. They were an acquisition. And then some other guy that's like, well, Pixar was an acquisition, so Toy Story shouldn't count. And then, like, I bet there's some crazy arguments going down in the Disney adult secret forums.
It's called 100 Years of Wonder. It doesn't really matter what it's called. Your kids are just going to point to this box and say, buy me that cereal with all the Disney characters on it. And you can see all the classic Disney and Pixar characters on the front of the box.
Right?
You got Tinkerbell, you got Mickey, you got Stitch, Woody, Simba, Tiana. A bunch of them are there. And right here on the box, the cereal is described as...
Her name's Elsa. I remembered it now. I don't know why I couldn't remember it until now. I think it's funny that he didn't say her name, though.
Naturally and artificially fruity flavored sweetened cereal. That's quite a mouthful. It looks like the pieces are shaped like little Mickeys in red.
That is a
and
mouthful.
I don't know if that's green or blue. Can't really tell from the box. Let's take a look at the side of the
Looks
box.
green
here.
to me.
You got more Disney Pixar characters there, like Lightning McQueen, Alice, Dumbo, Buzz Lightyear, and Joe.
Wait. Sorry. I misread what you wrote before Elemental. I now read it again. Your boss is a mega fan of Disney, K-pop, and Swiftie? Is there even time to do all three?
Soul. Let's move on to the back of the box here. And again, just like the other one, this one has the same photos up here of people enjoying Disney-related stuff. And the blurb is the same as the other one. It's about 100 Years of Wonder and why they're great. And they're going to give you 100 more years that are even more wonderful. All right, let's open up this stuff and take a look.
More like 100 more years of sequels.
Okay, so here's what a bowl of, let's call it Disney's 100 Years
Oh,
of...
it is kind of more blue than green. It basically looks like Captain Crunch berries, but shaped different. Like it's definitely the same kind of like red, purplish, bluish stuff going on there.
Wonder cereal looks like. You can see the little Mickey-shaped heads there in red and blue and purple in some instances. I do gotta give them credit for making a uniquely shaped cereal for this one. To the best of my knowledge, we haven't had a corn puff Mickey-shaped cereal before, so at least
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Let's hit them with some milk and give them a try. So, it's just a fruity corn puff cereal. I'm not really sure if it's identical to Trix flavor, but it's pretty similar.
Oh, okay,
in fact,
a Trix type.
Meal has a generic Trix cereal that comes in those big bags. I don't remember what it's called, but I think this is probably just that recipe with new Mickey-shaped heads. But again, I gotta applaud them for giving us a uniquely shaped Mickey head cereal.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. And who are we kidding? You're either gonna run out and buy this because you're a Disney fan or you're not. It's not like you're gonna be perusing the cereal shelves and be like, I really want a fruity cereal. Let me try this new Disney one. It's very
He is right about that.
These two new cereals because you're excited about the cereal inside. It's for the cool boxes and the Disney brand. And you should see these popping up on shelves if you haven't already. I believe Walmart sells them.
I think
too.
I think I saw this one and didn't buy it because it was after I saw this one, and I, for whatever reason, but I think it was because I ate it on stream or something.
Disney on the 100-year anniversary. That's pretty old. Although it's not as old as the Post cereal company. That's 128 years old.
Ooh, get
so
owned.
Take that, Mickey. Alright, well that's going to do it for this video about Disney cereals. There's still a few new cereals out there I need to cover, along with some old ones I haven't gotten to yet. So sit tight, we'll get to as many as we can before I wrap this up in June. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time,
it was in
stay
June.
crunchy, M-I-C-K-E-Y.
Okay. I think I want to know more about this boss of yours. The Psycho Boss? I feel like I have to take a... There we go. I feel like my hair was getting freaked out by the headset. Yeah. Okay. Do you know if they're more of a Disney fan versus a K-pop fan versus a Swiftie? We are not eating. We are guessing animals. Turtle. Okay, so let's go with a bird. Let's go with a great horned owl. Okay, you just have two owls. Okay, so it's not a bird, and it's not. Wait a second, it's not an arcleosaur. Wait, why is a barn owl under? Oh, because archosaurus. Okay, yes, true. All right, let's go with like a maybe something fish-like then. Although we already did turtle. Maybe we want to go with like more of a let's do like a regular mammal type of thing. Let's go. We could also go with a bird. No, because we did a bird. Let's do a mammal. Let's do a raccoon. Really? So it's not an amnio. Okay, so we're fish territory. It's gotta be a fish. Which is bad, because fish is really hard in this game sometimes. Let's do a tuna? Oof. What? It's not in Euliostomi? That's like 90% of living species. Okay, that means we gotta do like a crab, like an invertebrate. So like a crab, but we already did crab recently. What about something that's more, well, a snail is on the picture. Let's do a snail. I thought I got it at first. I was like, did I just get it? Snail. Okay, what else is in the mollusks family? Because it is not like it. Because I would have said like giant snail or something, but it only had snail. Is a sea sponge a mollusk? What else are mollusks? Are squids mollusks? That how that works? Nautilus. Is that an animal? I think octopus and squids count, right? Because I know like clams do, right? And slugs would. But this is a oh, this isn't a slug, it's a snail. Is there a slug? Banana slug? No, we shouldn't have said that. No one would have guessed banana slug. It's got to be a normal animal. Let's go octopus then. Okay. Cephalopod territory. I guess let's be clear. Do the other octopus. Okay. Squid. Squid me? Squid games? Decapodiformes. Superorder cephalopod. So let's do the other squid? No, no one knows what the fuck a big fin squid is. Come on. What else? A jellyfish? Oh, dude, I thought it was gonna be a jellyfish because that's kind of a normie answer. Though I guess that doesn't actually fit under here, does it? 10 limbs, 8 long ones and 8 short ones and 2 long ones. That's like just squids. I feel like it's not gonna be the other squid, but at the same time, I feel like it has to be. Okay, it is. I'm like, nothing else is gonna have those that's in that region of things. Nice. Alright, let's do connections. After all, elemental is here. I'll change the title to just be, I guess, Tap at 8. So a roast. Oh, no, hold on, let's look at what's going on here. A jam, a mash, a scone, a trifle, a loaf, hang in there, groove, chill, banger. Mash is also a TV show. This one's a little tricky. We gotta find a good first guess. Hangout spot. Hang out. Scrape out. That's a banger song. That's a groove song. That's a jam. A banger. Bop. A groove. Oh! Are you kidding me with that answer? Come on. That was good. That was pretty good. Okay. Nice. Nice. Good answer, Family Feud style. You're in a pickle, you're in like a tough situation, you're in a bind, you're in a spot, And then I don't know what it would be after that. You're in a trifle? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, one away. One away. And I think it's... You're in a scrape, you're in a scone, you're in a lounge, you're in a roast, you're in a... Yeah, and we're doing normal playlist, and we've reached good songs part of said playlist. For sure. So, I did just, I don't know, the wonder of it all. I can't stop thinking about it. So these three, remember these three: pickle, spot, bind. Let's see. A loaf, scone. These are like baked goods. A mash is a meal, but like a loaf isn't a meal. I feel like this is not an answer. A hangout spot, a chill spot. Let's hang, let's chill, let's lounge, let's loaf around. I was so confident. I was so confident once I was like, loaf around. Yes. Okay, and we knew, what was it? Pickle, spot, bind. It said we did this, and it said one was missing. So mash, scrape, scone. Does scone mean anything besides like the baked good that I'm thinking of? I don't think so, right? Isn't it just a baked good? Or whatever you would wish to call it? Pretty sure. Roast. Roast, scrone. Like mash could also be like a food. It's like a mash of things. Scrape. I'm gonna scrap. I'm gonna scrap. And this is British cuisine. What did I tell you? A mash. A fucking mash. I'm clapping for myself. I was pretty proud of that one. I don't know why. I feel like I shouldn't be as proud of that one as I am. But for whatever reason. For whatever reason, I am. Alright, well that's good. Buzzgrid of the day and the week. Images. Oh boy. I can't even tell what this image is. That's a location? I can't even, this image is so small. That doesn't help. That didn't help at all. Zooming in did not help. A club. Things with holes in them. Cheese. Diamonds, blue, sidecar. This is a sidecar? Marriage, wedding, coffee, carrot, bee, a heart, love, diamond ring for a ring. Nope. I don't know what state this is referring to, or whatever this is. Maybe it's Washington, no, because it's got New York, so what is it? The part of New York. It's a borough of New York, I guess. I don't know how I'm supposed to know which one that is. I don't know any, I don't know how to do, apparently the picture ones don't make sense to me. We tried doing picture ones before, and that just does not work with my brain, I guess. Like pizza? New York? Cheese? The secret to my heart? Nope, it's not that. Because this could be golf, or it could be club. Could be either of those. It could even be like, I don't know. It's not a driver, so whatever the other chipper, or whatever. I don't know whatever. You get my point. This could be sponge. This could be cleaning. This could be. This is the ocean, the sea, the water. Wait, is there something that's an A? A, B, C? I? This is a letter? Wait a second. Shovel, sidecar, pizza, cheese, screwdriver. Is there something here that would represent a letter? B, C, I. Sponge, cheese, diamond, coffee, screwdriver, carrot, heart, shovel, spade, marriage. I guess we can try everything with this. See if it's the only thing we get, considering we only have like 20 seconds anyway. I gotta click fast enough to try everything. And if it's not any of these, then, I mean, we didn't have a chance anyway. Tea! It's not coffee, it's tea! We could refresh and keep trying. I'm not going to, though. I know what the second one is. It's cake. Cheesecake, carrot cake, wedding cake, sponge cake. I have no idea. Italy? I don't know. They're cocktails. Of course I don't know those. I don't drink. I didn't know that sidecar is a drink. Oh, margarita pizza. That makes sense. Oh, how is this an ace? These are the suits of the suits of a deck of cards. Oh no, club, heart, spade, diamond. Why did I say ace? Anyway, I did call this a spade, and I did call this a diamond, and this a heart. I did even call this a club. I just didn't connect those at all. Yeah, the picture ones, I guess, just don't work with my brain, huh? Maybe if I like wrote things out that were the images, then I could do it. Scissor action? Say bowling targets are pins. Small vipers are snakes. Roman X's? Pens? Right? X is 10, right? Bird's home? A tree? A birdhouse? Fisherman's equipment? A rod? Or a net? Pots and pans? Pins? I can't remember everything. Bus ticket? What's bus ticket? Bus stub? Ticket stub? Like, what is a bus ticket gonna be? Outgoing mail? Scent? Breaking noise? Scissor action? Cut? Oh, cut. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Washing cycle. Relaxation venues? A spa? How does any of this... So, cut, spa, pin, rod, pen, nap, pots. What the fuck is going on here? Most of the words are 3 letters. Cuts, spa, pins, nap, pots, 10. I don't know how any of this connects though. That's the part that I don't get. Nap, pins, pots. Is it because of like the first letter? Like P? That can't, because this, we got P, we got N, we got C, we got T, and we got S. So it's definitely not with the first letter. And then this would be like a rod. I don't know. This is kind of similar to the picture ones. Though usually sometimes I can still get these. But they are definitely harder than the normal ones. So, you know, more failure. Seemingly appropriate for a Sunday stream, I guess. Seemingly. Alright, what do you got? So Roman X's is 10. 10 cent. Tree rod. What? Pins. Cuts. They're all anagrams. How are pins and cuts the same? Snaps, span, pans, snap. I guess snap's a breaking noise. 10 and cent, so I get that. Nets, I did say nets. I did not say nest. Somehow I did not say nest for a bird's home. That's funny. Because that's obviously nest. Now this is a spa? But it can't be 3 letters. It's got to be 4, because all the others were 4. So what's a pool? I feel like a pool is not the answer. Gradually weakens. Pits? I think it's pits because small vipers. Nope. So it was, oh, it's spas with an S because it's venues. It was like pit vipers or something. Saps, as in saps your energy. That is such a, dude, if you need the parentheses, come on, man. If you need the parentheses, asp, that is clever. So, I mean, it's gotta be pins. I just don't know what scissor. Snip? Oh, it's snip. It is snip. And then spin cycle. And then that makes sense too. I mean, that's one of those if I knew that was anagrams, which I was kind of starting to get when I forget what it was. There was 2 in particular that I'm like, oh, those are kind of the same letters. But I think it was tens and cent, but whatever. I guess we'll just keep losing everything. I don't know if I want to do this though. I guess we can do 1. And I'll probably lose and get sad. I'll probably lose and get sad, but we can do 1. I am choice banded. I am faster, but I am weakened. No stones, huh? I'd rather this take the sleep is why I did this. Okay. Now a guess. Didn't really work out, but I did make a guess. I don't have anything too great against for Alligator. That's not true. I have a Minun. He is going to be faster than me, which means this might not be good enough. Probably won't. He's probably just going to Earthquake me. Nope, he's just going to Waterfall instead. Very cool. It's a cool Cynthia outfit. Or, it looks like Cynthia. So we know that's gonna kill, so I'm actually going to surf. Wow, okay. I mean, we just lose, but we just kind of lose from this point. Also, that critted, which was useless. Okay, I mean, we pretty much can't win. He's probably just gonna Ice Beam. He's gonna Stealth Rock. Alright, well, we have to Psychic. Didn't even kill? Didn't even kill? It's crazy that that didn't even kill. No, of course, I 2-turn Wake. And now they just roar. Oh, great. Great. Next song. I can't really afford to make reads at all because my entire team is weak to your shit. So... he's just gonna Hypnosis me again is the problem. I need him to like miss, I guess. I guess that's not true. He does less than half, and he's gonna be slower, so that's something. Really would have liked that to hit an Ice Beam, but okay. Maybe Regice can carry? Okay. Well, we have to rest again. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't have any choices anyway. I mean, the spikes aren't going to be good for the what's his name, but if Dodrio can kill everything, then that's something. So we're kind of hoping Regice can carry a bit. That's the plan. That we don't have to switch very much. Which sounds like they don't have a lot against me, considering this is what they've done so far. So we got a chance because of Regice being Regice. Okay. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Oh, you Sleep Powdered. Okay. It's not gonna do that much. That helps. I'm going to Ice Beam. Turn 3 Wake. Called it. Now the potential plan here is to rest first because of Deoxys. So that's what I'm gonna do. Even better. Because after he kills this, then he was probably thinking to Deoxys come in, taunt, and then maybe try to whatchamacallit me. I mean, there's no reason to not sleep talk. 'Cause I know I'm not gonna wake anyway, so it's like, might as well. Okay. Yeah, so this is planned. So we have a decent chance here that we could win. Depending on what their last is. They don't know what our last is, so like there's something to be said about that. I would imagine it's not good against Regice. So that's kind of interesting. I don't have any more sleep powders. I don't have any more of those, do I? So we do this to get a free thing. And then we double edge. And then we hope our Choice Banded Dodrio. Well, Brave Bird would have been better, but this is still going to be pretty strong. I don't think we're going to lose here. Oh no. We just go to this because you have Life Orb. So it doesn't even matter. Then he dies to Life Orb. Let's go! The comeback! The comeback! Even though we lost mine incompletely. Nice. So it is 7:57. So I think we wait a couple minutes and then we'll check if what do you call it? Super Auto Pets is up. And then otherwise we probably will just do another showdown. And then if it gets to, I don't know. Because part of me also is like, it almost would kind of be nice to do TF2, but TF2 rounds are really long. So I'd like to be able to check more often. You know? Something to say about that, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna chill here for a minute. I'm almost back to 1,500 points, so that's nice. I'm at 1498 because of that win. Nice. I was such a doomer there. After the Feraligatr killed the mine, and I'm like, I'm done for. Thankfully, they didn't have anything too great for the Regice, which was very obvious because of, like, once the Deoxys thing came in, and then they went out, and then like they went out to something that also wasn't that great. Like, it was pretty clear they didn't have a direct, like, this thing will easily kill Regice or whatever. So, hey, speaking of Mario Odyssey, it's a Mario Odyssey song. Nice. I feel like there was something I wanted to tell you guys that I wasn't gonna say for, or wasn't going to say during Super Auto Pets. Because, you know, I usually save some things to talk about. What was it, though? Oh. I guess it was more of a question. I don't know if Elemental, if you watched any of Dark or Little Nightmares, but those are, I wouldn't call those, there's like scary games that exist, and then there's like scary atmosphere, spooky games, where like the atmosphere is more spooky, but it's not. Like, there might be, like, some, like, pseudo jump scare type things, but not to the level where it's, like, going to explode your ears and stuff. And I think Little Nightmares and Dark both fit the more like spooky mood slash environment atmosphere, but not necessarily like it's trying to make you feel a little bit creeped, a little bit spooked, but not trying to make you scream in your chair. Like sometimes you might have like, oh, like I definitely had some of those moments just because of some bad guy like kind of jumping out a little bit, but not to like full screen level. I feel like the FPS games are more likely to be the like jump scare, a giant thing like freaks out into your face and you're like, what the fuck? And then like the streamer screams. I guess what I'm trying to get at is what did you think of the spooky games we did for Halloween so far? I mean, technically we also did what, Team Fortress 2 spooky theme, but like it's not supposed to be scary. But at the same time, like it's not like you have to stream things that are scary or like that are outright trying to make you scream or whatever. Music's paused because I'm opening the Super Auto Pets. You enjoyed them? Good. I mean, that was the idea, I suppose, wasn't it? To be enjoyed. I think the part that I liked the best, I don't know about the best is the right word, but the length of being like 1 or 2 streams was really nice. I liked that aspect of them a lot. You hated them, JK? I don't remember. I think this is not new. I don't remember enough. Alright. Super Auto Pets. New Super Auto Pets Twitter. 1 hour ago on Twitter. Hi. Let's get that fixed. 1 hour ago on Twitter, Larry's food pack features scaling focused on foods and food abilities. Available later today. This image is so small. There we go. Well, I can at least write this down while we're waiting. But it is sort of annoying that it's not ready again. What the fuck is a jerboa? The hell is a jerboa? Is that like some pseudonym for combining 2 animals' names at once? Whoa, what's this thing? Is that a jerboa? This little weirdo? Is that a jerboa? What is that? Anyway, that's definitely not the animal pack we saw, but at least I can write stuff down now. And we can figure it out later, I suppose. So items, lots of food. Food weekly. Garlic, armor, and pill. And chocolate. Okay. Are there any snipers? Mosquito. Octopus. No snipers in the mid game, okay. Octopus. Cobra, lionfish, leopard. I think that's it. I guess plus parrot, if you want to count that. Scaling. Tropical fish, trop fish, rabbit, owl, question mark? Squirrel, question mark. Seal, for sure. Black cat. Buy, sell, stuff. Oh, worm. Yeah, okay. Solo scale. Worm? And then I guess kinda Doberman? Question mark. Weakness, bat, and microbial. Whoa, I didn't even know what. I just did some weird shortcut that did a weird thing in the text editor that I was using. Okay. I mean, food stuff and buy/sell stuff is main combo. No surprise. There's not a lot of spawn stuff, so I'm not really sure why the turkey and the lobster are there. Should be able to get levels kind of a lot, kind of well. Blobfish plus pill, crow, chocolate in the shop, maybe llama, no, alpaca? That's what that is, right? Yeah. Sorry, South Park bit. Any like specific combos that stand out? Not really. I mean, you could do like micro plus turtle behind. Similar idea with bear as well. Could do extra snipey type team with parrots, but I don't think they'll necessarily be good. And yeah, kind of random units early. I don't think. Okay. Well, you can eel plus lolly. No, I guess you can't. Well, you kind of can eel plus lollipop. Kinda. Can't really with crab. Don't know why it's here. Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of a. It feels very. Like you look at it and I think you kind of know what you're gonna do. Like even if you don't get a tropical fish, like feels like the units that you're gonna scale are pretty clear. And even then, like you could like just like you could get to tier 4 and just kind of like get rid of a lot of the team so that you could do Doberman maybe. I don't know what the Jaroba does or whatever this stupid thing is. So maybe that's a big deal, but like you could do rabbit and tropical fish and you're buffing up like a tamarin and then you get a Doberman and you're like, okay, let me pivot over to seal, fox, whatever, and then eventually get these things too. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's not that crazy. Though at the same time, you might struggle if other people just keep their big unit that they had. But if you have your Doberman at the front and it's kind of big, I feel like you could do that. I feel like you could do that. Okay. Let's close the game and reopen it. It's crazy that they would do a Twitter post an hour before it's supposed to like be up and then it's not actually up. We still have like this error that's been going for over a month. It's kind of crazy. I know you can't see the screen, but I don't want to keep switching it back. Oh, baby, we're live! Take it all back. I take it all back. We're finally updated pretty close to the correct time. Holy moly. It's been 10,000 years. It's been 10,000 years. Update the title. Update the category. You can't find the category Super Auto Pets? Are you sure? I will refresh the dashboard. I'll refresh the damn dashboard then. It is indeed Pog, though. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. There we go. Okay. Are we ready? It's fun. Now this looks so much more high def, because I was looking at the fuzzy screen. Oh, eat apple. That's interesting. All right, I think we can just go right into it, right? I'm not used to being able to just play the game. All right. 3, 2, and what do? I can't believe it. It's 8:10 Sunday night on stream, and the game is updated. It wasn't updated right at 8, but I'm still happy it's updated, okay? The theme for the weekly is food. That, you know, does actual buffs. There's a lot of them. Garlic, chocolate, pill, some other ancillaries, but generally those are the things that are happening. There's kind of some snipes, but like not necessarily a huge thing, but they're, you know, most of them are down here, and then you could kind of say a parrot, I guess, but, you know, not really, because you won't have anything to do with it. Scaling wise, rabbit, owl, kind of, tropical fish, seal, various buy-sell units, if you want to count that. If you want to count a turkey, yes, also. And then the black cat. And a squirrel, I guess, if you want to count that, particularly for this week with all the food stuff. I'll allow that. Solo scaling, technically you can count the crab, the eel, kind of the Doberman if you want to stretch that, kind of the caterpillar if you want to stretch that definition. There was one more, but I'm blanking. It's somebody around here. The fox, if you want to catch that, count that because it eats food, you can count it. Worm, if you want to count that too. There are bat and microbe weaknesses, so I think that's something to do. The classic, you lead with a microbe, then a turtle's behind. Very much a classic, which I think someone might run. Wait, what is this? What the fuck is a jerboa? Or what the F is a I already said it. What the heck is a jerboa? What the... Eat apple, give friends? Oh, that's interesting. With an apple? So could you do that with a... do that with an owl? Okay, all right. And then just regular apples too, but I've never seen that thing. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, there's definitely some other things here to discuss, like, I mean, the main plan, very obviously, is food and or buy-selling units type stuff. Very much so. I'll do it. I'm not afraid to do it. To go along with that, I would say an overpriced fungi. I would also say that the turkey and the lobster don't feel amazing to me. They feel a little bit out of place. Like, I guess they just kind of exist for the purposes of just do... Oh, that didn't make sense. Well, too late. I was like, ooh, buy this so that I save money. And then I was like, oh, but it's not gonna give 2 health. Oh, well. There's not like a bunch of spawn things. So turkey and whatnot feels a little weird to me, but it's okay. You can kind of, I guess, do eel with a lollipop. You can't really do that with a crab, though, so I don't really know why crab's here either. You don't have a croissant to go with it. So there's some question marks there for me. Again, I don't... The reason that I don't feel like it's amazing combo with a lollipop is it's not like there's a cucumber and then you're lollipopping. I guess you tropical fish plus an eel and then you can lollipop to like do that, and I can see that being a reason. I guess rabbit health too. Shrimp, like there's reasons. I think here you're supposed to take the tropical fish though. And then I'll go like this, and we'll just be preparing for next time. I don't really know what I'm looking. I guess I'm None of these units are really looking to stay, to be clear. None of these units are really looking to stay. So I guess I'll just buff the ones that are the best right now. Like, obviously, I'm going to be looking to pill this ant when the time comes. But here we are. Oh, one difference is... Oh, the snipe! That's such a good mosquito snipe. Thank you, mosquito. We still draw, but that would have been a loss otherwise, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, this is getting a little weird. I mean... Okay. There's some pretty good tier 4 units, so I think I'm gonna wait, which is... It's a decision. It's definitely a decision. I could look to freeze a pill. I guess I'm gonna feed this and then roll. I'm not even gonna go for a level 3. I think I'll freeze that. No pill. Whatever. My shop is frozen. I'm okay with it. What else am I okay with? Well, had some fun streams this week. Ooh, a garlic. Ooh, and a weakness. Yeah, it's gonna kick my butt. It's a pretty good team. That's a pretty good team. We need a huge turn here, though. Okay, get out of the way, otter text. This. Okay. Obvious thing first is to sell this. That's number one. Outside bound. I mean, we could do lobster, then sell mosquito, then buy things so it gets buffed by lobster, whichever one we do. Which I'm not... I do think a Doberman run can exist, because I think you could kind of have this and then get rid of everything else and just take like a seal for scaling, a fox to go on its own, and then you're just like buy selling things until you get a cat, sauropod, etc. I do think that's a viable thing. I guess either way I'm starting here because I don't think parroting a mosquito matters too much to me. I am kind of interested in doing this just for the stats. So maybe we give the Doberman a try, though. Yeah, let's try it. I don't think it's gonna be particularly amazing, but let's try it. I'll keep that. And then you should be getting health, so we want to do that. And then the puppy, I don't think I care. My shop is already far more frozen than I would want. But this past week of streams we've done... Oh, don't hit my Doberman with your weakness. Thank you. I don't think that's... Well, we got a lot of health here. Hold on. We draw. Puzzle and Dragons on Monday with a little bit of sap afterwards. Then we've been playing through Little Nightmares, which has been nice. Feels weird to put a garlic on this because it's gonna, like, the what you want is to get, you know, it's gonna be getting coconuts, but at the same time, this might just be worth it for keeping our health high related purposes. So I guess that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. A bit of a toy run? Okay. I mean, this garlic's going to save the day. We might have been okay without it, to be honest, but we're here now. So this is the part where can be potential nightmarish. Ooh, okay. I think we get rid of you because they're only 1 health. And I know that sounds crazy, you're like, get rid of one of these. But this level is going to be important for us getting a tiered unit that's higher. And the lobster is still useful because it will buff this guy. Which helps. Squirrel, I might switch in. But for now, I'm going to roll. Because if we get a pill, that might also be something I want to freeze. So I think for that reason, I guess I roll once first. And then I do this, and then I sell you, and then I get a squirrel. So we have more things to pop up here, like pills for either of these. And then eating either of those foods as the fox is pretty good. This could go. We got 4 health, but we need is a big stabilization type of round here. And that not killing is pretty bad, but our fox is big enough. They also kind of seemed like they were doing a big pivot or something. I mean, they only had 3 units. Give all current and future sub. I am kind of interested in that. Definitely this. Now this is always dangerous. Do you do this so that hopefully you can get a level? I don't think so. I think we roll. I think we do this right now. Okay. I think I sell this and buy a second fox. Although I don't know if that actually works, but it's still better than the squirrel, right? I guess just do this instead. We want pills is what we want. Because then the other good reason for the squirrel is because then it makes better chance of a chocolate showing up. They got a pretty big team, but so do we. Hold on now. Hold on now. This could be something. Neither of those are really what I'm looking for. This is a little dangerous, but I think it's worth it. That also is probably worth it. So I'll consider that. I'm gonna skip on these foods. We really need to find a pill or a chocolate. Yeah. Level you. Sell. I think it's just worth selling the ant. Yes. And then friend ahead attacks. Something like this. And then I'm not going to roll. If it's a pill, it's so bad. If it's a pill, then I have to sell the otter. Okay, it's not a pill. It's not a pill. I'll take I can take these instead of this, and then you could even do this first. You could, yeah. There's something there. There's something there. I mean, if we get a level 2 fox, then things are starting to get pretty interesting. We don't have coconut armor. That is a big guy. Holy moly, that's a big guy. How'd you get that guy so big, huh? We drew? I looked away for a second. We drew? Anyway, I was talking about how we played the Little Nightmares and stuff, but, well, I mean, I did do that. Little Nightmares, we had a little more of the TF2 Scream Fortress or whatever, because we had to fill like half an hour, because we had finished Little Nightmares, so there wasn't a lot of time left, I guess, at the end of the game or whatever, or at the end of the stream. Now, what I'm trying to decide is if I roll for a pill first. I think it was worth it. I think it was worth rolling for. Because getting this leveled up would be pretty nice. But I guess this is what we're going to do. Is this. Then you give it a thing. Then I go. I think I go this. I got full health still. And then I go this to level you. And then I do this because that's going to be real juicy. And then we do kind of want to find either more fox stuff or something. I mean, these are both pretty good. This is also kind of interesting to just get a guaranteed level on the fox next turn. Because we can sell, then buy a tier 6 so the Doberman finally does its thing, and then we just buy one of these. If they're... which one of these is better, huh? I think we do. I think we take the... Do I have achievements with... I have achievements with both. So I'll take a random leopard, I think, for now. It's going to be a little more effective. And then that way you eat the chocolate, and boom, level. I didn't know if it did that before, where it auto freezes. That's kind of nice. Hello, similar team. Hello, similar team. But I got some of that stocked up. So the next question becomes, do we sell Stingray Or not. Because, I mean, it's level 2, which is pretty damn juicy. Kind of like this. It seems good for everybody. I mean, what does your other thing do? Oh, skunks. Skunk abilities go kind of crazy, too. I mean, I guess I can delay the question and do this. Because we know that the flashlight, we want to buff that anyway. And then I guess next turn is the turn where we decide if we don't see another stingray, then that's the end of it, really. Thank you, Bat, for not hitting my thing, by the way. I appreciate that. Not hitting my Doberman. That's very nice. Because, yeah, now this guy is insanely statted. And, oh my god. I think I'm going to flashlight again. I think we're just not even doing this. I think we're just going... I mean... You're going to be... It's a do I spread the love or not kind of situation. This is dangerous. Okay, no pill. Thankfully. I mean, that's just a straight up gamble. If it's a pill, then I basically do have to sell something just to roll again. So it's kind of dangerous, but... Ooh, a little Halloween background. I don't know if I've seen that yet. That's kind of cute. That is a lot of damage. I think I have enough to clean up. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's so insanely good. Okay. Roll first? I don't really want you to take that, but I also don't really want to waste the money. Although I guess it seems like I'm kind of sticking this run, so I guess I'm gonna do this, and you're just gonna eat a donut. So you're gonna be a little bit worse than before. Because again, we're gonna do the play of if we can wait for another turn of... Ooh, that's gonna be a level 3, huh? That's gonna be a lot of damage you got there. Oh, not nearly enough, though. Not nearly enough. If we get another stingray, then, like, okay, we're doing something. If not, though, then it's, you know, not so good. And it's like, do I wait for chocolates? Probably not. Probably just keep good foods. And then what? I have a couple more roll opportunities. I could also buy, like, a buff. Then sell you, and we're just kind of giving up on you now. I can do one more roll. Bummer. I'm gonna give it one more round because we have 4 health. I'm gonna give it one more round because we got 4 health. So that makes it a little bit like if we get another stingray to show. Oh, your team is pretty big. Your team is. Okay, we canceled each other's coconuts, so everything ends up being fine. I was like really sad at first when they hit mine. Oh right, this isn't a blueberry. This is a different thing. Okay. That doesn't really work with the fox. It doesn't help, I guess, is more of what I'm saying. Is it greedy? Yes. Yes, it is. But I also don't have a Doberman one yet. And the fox is getting bigger. And maybe we freeze this and like this is the final time. If we don't see a stingray, then we sell it so that we can level the Doberman probably. A lot of snipes there. I sniped back though, and you didn't hit my coconut, so that's all that really matters. Oh, wait a second, no it's not. Oh, that was like what, 1 or 2 HP off of being a draw? Okay, alright. I think we, I'm sorry. I don't want to. I certainly don't want to. Oh, baby, a triple? And now I can... I mean, we get more gold next turn. I kind of want to buy the cow first to get the buffs. But maybe that doesn't matter? Maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe just buy this and have the money. Or buy this and have more food money. I guess it's kind of the same thing in a way. Do I have level? I have level 3 achievements with both. No, I don't have it with you. All right, we'll go with you, I guess. Pretty similar. Okay. The Cobra is a little bit weaker than ideal, but at this point now we're just gonna be buying food. So. You weakness off my thing. I don't appreciate that. So close to a win. I don't know if the Hammerhead would have won. I don't know the stats. I don't remember the stats. I think we just do this, right? We just... And then you do 50%, and then, I mean, it makes more sense to buff this, because you're not... We're seeing that most times units are doing 2 attacks, so this is only going to get, like, 2 bounces, as it were. So you're just supposed to buff that guy. His things are done, so I guess we just freeze this, and... I don't really even know what I'd be rolling for, necessarily. It is nice that the freeze keeps it on that side, I'll say that much, because that would have been so sad if it had to eat a pill. Oh, they're getting rid of my coconut. Oh, the order of operations? No! No, my order of operations. For today's stream, mostly we were, I was going over the Sonic Symphony that occurred because I went to that. It was in Boston last night, and it was... How many more of these you got? Buy, you get 1 gold, go to 3, so roll. And then, buy this. And then, roll. Roll. Finn. Yeah, it was awesome. It was freaking awesome. And, another thing that was awesome about today in particular, don't snipe my coconut. Ah! I think we still win. Yeah. Was that, the Patriots freaking won somehow? They won against the Bills? That was crazy. Yes. First time level 3. It doesn't really make sense to do that, but I'll do that. I mean, I guess I might as well buy this because it's free real estate. Because we're just gonna roll. Yeah. Freeze that. Sure. And, yeah, they're live. They won. The Patriots won. The Sonic thing was sweet. I went with my mom, which was dope. Oh, some, like, teenage viewer in a Twitch stream. Oh my god, you went to something with your mom? That's cringe. Me? Actually based. I love my mother. She loves me. She's interested in things that I'm interested in. She loves music. I know my family. I'm actually based. I'm actually Giga Chad. I don't care. I got 2 level 3 achievements in 1 run. Get off of me. In the first run of the weekly. Anyway, that was pretty good, huh? That was pretty good. I guess we run it back. 2-3's a better chance, I suppose. I will be the adorable, the barbaric feet. Not quite Hobbit feet, but yeah, no, it was amazing. Highly recommend. Oh, I think we lose this one, but would highly recommend the Sonic Symphony. It was awesome. It was a great time. Okay. I don't think I want a chipmunk. I'll take one of these though. No guaranteed levels. A little bit, not what I'm looking for, but here we are. My order, I should have the otter in front of the monkey guy that's second to last. Didn't matter. What else is going on? Oh, well, You guys are aware. I've talked about Turkey Gang. You guys know this. You know about Turkey Gang. I'm gonna speculate on a worm. I feel like that makes some sense. I could do the lemur thing. I'd rather actually roll for level opportunity. Okay. See, this is why we speculate. This is why you too can win if you gamble. Wait a second. I have not seen Turkey Gang in a while. I think Turkey Gang may have moved on from this. Oh, we got smoke. May have moved on from this area. Moved to new turf, let's say. I also, speaking of animals I haven't seen, I have not seen the woodchuck in quite a while. The trap that the person has behind the shed, I can still see it, but you know, it's a little bit concerning. A little bit concerning that I haven't seen it in quite a while. Granted, I also haven't. I think you got to take one level right now at least. It's not great because it means that I can't roll a worm, but you got to take that. I don't remember what I was saying. I was talking about the woodchuck. Oh yeah, I haven't been going outside as much the past like week and a half because it feels like it's freaking raining every damn time that I would be going out. It's been a really rainy October, which is not, I would say, ideal. Okay. I want to save both of these pills. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm also thinking about selling something to then pill the blobfish to level the worm right now because you want it to be spitting out an actual good apple. I pretty much never buy the apple when it's the regular apple. We get to level 2, then we start talking. That said, if I sell the otter, he's kind of a pretty good guy, but I think this is what we do. And then we get something cool to show up, not so much. And then I also don't have enough money. I think that's still kind of worth it. Is that crazy? I think this is a 2-cost apple. So then we do this. And then we say all is forgiven. That was totally planned. I don't know if buying the lobster is worth it. I also don't even know if buying the tropfish is worth it at this point. I think we can keep the lobster. Because we are going to be pivoting the ant and the marmoset. Don't weakness my big guy. Okay. Oh, he didn't get the weakness. He got the lasagna thing. So it worked out. I did not mention this to Twitch chat. I unfortunately did not remember to record one of my Pokemon sleep recordings. Sometimes it records me making noises overnight, which can be quite funny. Unfortunately, in this case, it does delete at the end of it. Like once you get to the next day, it deletes. And I forgot to record for posterity one of the ones I got the other day. And the one that I got the other day was I sleep talked. Granted, it's only like once. It's like a 10-second thing. They only do it in like 9 to 10-second increments. But I sleep talked in a. How do I describe? Does this buff it if I summon it like that? I don't think so. But I also don't really want to gamble this. But I guess I am. Yes! That's so much better. I actually don't even know if that makes a difference. But, okay, it's pretty good. I sleep talked about Pokemon Eevee and Ivy training. It wasn't really much said. It was just something about, like, I was saying, well, so, you know, if there's Eevees and Ivies, you got, and then, like, the clip pretty much ended. But still, that is an insane... that is a pretty insane, clip to have. I don't think I need the pill for anything. I mean, if we roll the blobfish, then I'll need it, but... Given what we have here, I think this is what we're going with. I mean, this just might be a standardly kind of boring big worm run. which is not a bad thing necessarily, but they got a level 3 owl with whatever the, what is it, a germ boa? Germ 985 boa? What is that thing? Gerboa. I just want to call it a germ boa. Ooh, okay, hold on. I think we give up on you. Oh, how do we, but we want, okay, this is what we're doing. This gives it a level thing, gives it a buff. I give up on you. I bring this in. I buff the worm. I don't sell you yet. I sell you next turn. I roll for free. I roll for free. Cause get it? That speeds up the caterpillar. Cause now the caterpillar can, we got a solo scaling unit that's very big, and then we do the whole thing here. Copying a crab with your parrot's kind of neat. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now, although there's been a lack of certain... I really just want to buy this for money. I really want to just buy that for money. But I also want to get your level boost being useful here. So I guess I'm not going to. But now I will get rid of you. And now I'm gonna do this instantly? Yeah, I think that's worth it. Okay. I want to buy the apple. I also want the crow. Because I guess we're just gonna, like, omega fast level is the plan here. So if I do this and then sell it, I can't buy a unit, and so I think we do this for the $2. The $2, the 2 stats. And then we roll? Maybe even do that. This is cooking up to be a pretty strong looking team. I think this might be, ooh, but you got a nice one too here with the, ooh, yeah, okay, we're done this time. All right, you got me. But wait until my caterpillar gets level 3. You'll be changing your tune. You'll be changing your tune real quick. I think you still want to max level that thing. I think you also sneak in one of these. Yeah. Do that. Slide this in for this turn. Now the question is, do you have the time to listen? Do you chocolate the worm to try to get it to level 3? Do you chocolate the caterpillar to speed it up so that next turn it'll be, you know, the turn after that it'll be transforming? We got 3 health. I think I'm gonna go with the worm. Oh, even better. Let's go. I guess you go behind you. It doesn't really change a whole lot. It doesn't change too much. Oh my god. Is that the power of the Germa Boa? Is that what that is? I guess that's what that is. That thing was... That was a big eel. Okay. So this is great. What? Do this. You go here now? I could fuse you by this to then chocolate next turn. We could also wait on that by going here. And then next turn. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother free because chocolate's still good. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of buying and selling, I think, is what's gonna happen. No snipes. Damn, this thing must be pretty good, huh? How are you getting so many apples? Wait a second. Oh, it's not quite enough. Okay, but we're also gonna get the big boost from the flashlight here. Bam, that's pretty good. Use this in. This replaces the shop, so we don't want to do that one first. We want to go this, sell. Level this first. This. Sell, freeze. We're on 1 health. Damn, we really dropped it down, huh? The greedy play is to, I guess this is safer. Do this, Stinky Sock, then next turn, Black Cat, or next turn, sell it, Blue Ring Octopus, feed the app. Oh, what? Wait, weakness? Oh, it's not even close to enough. Holy moly. Oh, wait a second. That makes so much sense. Worms make apples. Jerboas like apples. Oh, I don't know how I didn't think of this. There was almost certainly opportunities where I should have taken one of these, and I didn't think about it because I've never used it. So lesson learned here. I actually do think this team underperformed a little bit, but them's the breaks, so that's fine. I think this is a strong. I think this is more of like at least a 7 to 8 win kind of team, TBHIMO. But fair play. We saw some huge. I mean, the two teams that we last lost to were like 2 Omega Jerboas. So that's probably something I'm gonna want to try. Cause that's a cool unit I have not used. That said, I'm still happy with the Fox win achievement and the Doberman achievement. Somehow I haven't done that. Wrong screen. Somehow I haven't done that. So anyway, that's the weekly. Not bad. Not bad. I was hoping for some like Giga Chads in the chat / when I was talking about being Giga Chad for going to the thing with my mom and whatnot, but you know, all right, fair enough. I got owned, I guess. Did I mention the Blue Jays? I forget. Did I mention I've been seeing Blue Jays a lot recently? I'm deleting things that I've already talked about. Talked about the Turkeys being gone, the Patriots won, sleep talking about Eevees and Ivies. Talked about these things. I started to talk about seeing the Blue Jays thing. I don't know if I actually mentioned it though. But okay. I think we'll do one more. Water first. Water, look away for 20 seconds because I've had that off. What's up, gamers? I'm looking away from my screen for 20 seconds. Can you imagine? Imagine doing that at the beginning. What's up, gamers? I'm looking away from my screen for 20 seconds. For the betterment of my eye health. Not drying up. What up, Toby? I did do one showdown game while we were waiting for this. I'm about to do one more session here of Super Autonomous, which means it will probably have like a 9:25 ending, is my guess. It's just a hunch. I do have Mario Wonder. We did not play it though. That will probably start Wednesday. The only way that would, it's not gonna start till Wednesday. I'm just gonna say it. There's no chance of it happening Tuesday. There's no way. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to start this on Wednesday. So maybe you'll be there, maybe you won't. But hopefully your weekend was good. Anything you would like to say before I begin here? Not that you can't talk when I play anyway. You can talk. We can get distracted. It's fun when that happens. Damn, I can't believe I didn't think of Jerboa Apple. That one's so obvious. Okay. Alright then, I guess here we go. 3, 2. Alright, so I realized a fatal flaw, which was that if I had a worm or an owl, I should have a jerboa, and I did not do that. I had a worm and I did not get a jerboa. I don't know if I'm saying that right, to be honest. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but here we are. Glister. I always think this is glistening. Oversized birds. We're all thinking about it. Ostrich. Emu. Those birds are too big. What are they doing there? What are they even doing? The elephant power-up is so wacky in Mario Wonder. I'm excited to try it. I will be trying it on Wednesday, probably? Wednesday stream? Ooh. I'm honestly kind of tempted to keep those, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna let the free market decide. No, I'm gonna let the shop re-roll. This could, I don't know what this is gonna do. That's a lot of ants. Oh, no, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Wait a second, nothing mattered. I thought for sure all leveling up one guy was gonna be a bad thing for me. Instead, the bad thing for me is that, I did not get any duplicates. Oh my god. I'm taking a damn worm. Turns out if I kept that stupid mouse, we would have been in a better spot. And here we are, getting a whole lot of nothing. Getting a whole lot of nothing. Well, that was terrible. I should have moved the monkey man to the front as the bigger unit, but I expect us to lose anyway. We would have lost anyway. It's just not even close. Just nightmare. Nightmare fuel scenario here. Sure. Keep the pill. Don't care about the 2-cost apple. Maybe I should. No, I'd rather roll for more worms and stuff. Okay, so we have an owl and a worm. So, we would like to level one of these two, if not both, and get a jerboa. I mean, we're losing anyway. That's a big raccoon there. So that's how that works. Okay, now I know. But now I got this. I will sell. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I was trying to like mentally picture how to do that. I think I will leave it as that. Save the free rolls for next turn. I know I'm not gonna get a mouse to spawn this turn, but that's okay. I think I would rather have this, because we don't actually want to use the blobfish to buff the fish later. We just want to use it to buff the fish. Oh, we're still gonna lose. One attack. This should not be losing this bad. That's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. We have to do this. We really wanted the jerboa there. I don't really have much else to say besides we really wanted the jerboa there. I guess I do this again. And when we look for pill, yes, and then we look for matches. I guess I could do this one now. No, let's do this first. Well, no, let's do that fact. I guess I do need to get rid of something. I could buy this and then sell it. Jerboa? Yeah, okay. No, don't sell you. Sell you. And then garlic this. Gee, I don't know about this one. Because I can't level up the otter. Because that... Oh, you're going to steal my garlic. I guess it didn't matter too much there. Because I still one-shot it, so it didn't really matter. But it doesn't feel good. Okay. Sell. Wait, you're kind of insane. You're an insane animal. What? we don't want to level this because the level thing is on by. So you know what? I'm going for owl achievement, I guess. Could also do a squirrel, but there he is. There he is. Kind of want to do this? No. Yes. No. I kind of want to find an otter. Okay, well, thanks. I guess a fox is better than a... Well, yeah. Well, no. Not this turn. Okay. I don't care about the otter anymore. Okay. A draw here would do wonders. Don't weakness me. That would that weakness would have changed everything. Thank you, game. Thank you, game, for not doing that. I appreciate that. Sell this. Sell this. Buff. Buff. No! I thought it was when a friend eats an apple. I have made a mistake. Okay. Okay. The reason I had the pill frozen that long is because I was hoping to, oh man, I hope that doesn't bite me. But I was, hoping to find a blobfish. Because I want to get the Jerboa leveled as fast as possible. Granted, I got a pretty big owl. Mr. Owl. How many licks does it... Ooh, level 3. Okay, let's do this right. Level, level. Now I need to feed you? Yeah. Okay, feed you. Feed you. You're broken. Are you crazy? That's too good. That's insanely good. Next turn? And potentially. So do this. Fox eats it. I mean, I want the Germa level. I'm just gonna call him Germa now. I don't know, Jerboa, I don't like it. I'm gonna call him Germa. I know he looks nothing like Germa, or anything in regards of that, but that's what I'm gonna do. I guess I have to feed this first before I do the cow thing. Because, otherwise... and we don't need a second one of those. I did say I want to level the Jerboa. The Germa, sorry. I guess it just sell this. It's sufficient, relatively. For safety, in case it was a pill. That was the reason for that. Yeah, do that. I mean, this team seems insane. We get double apple every turn for free, so if we could get our guy level, that'd be great, but should still trade in front, which is fine. Yeah, like, they have a big Jerboa. They have a much bigger Jerboa. Germa, whatever. Now I actually am saying it right. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. This unit is... Imagine if this thing was leveled. That would be so crazy. I guess do that, right? Like, that... Isn't that actually... No, it's 2 times per turn! That was so stupid! Alright, I can give you one of these, though. I'm still holding out on 1 blobfish. I'm not gonna freeze 2, but I'll keep 1 frozen. I guess I should change the order there. They're gonna bounce. They're not gonna bounce. They're not gonna bounce. You should go up here. You should sell. Oh, yes. Yeah. This. I guess just make this. Buy a caterpillar, seal, cat, raccoon. I did get wrecked by a butterfly. You're not wrong. All right, I'll do the safer play. I'll just buy and sell this, and then could have done that too, I guess. But do I risk rolling? I think I'll freeze this one, and then I'll let that happen. I mean, I'm still liking my team here. Uh-oh, I'm not liking this snipe though. Wait a second, yes I am. I lied. My fox is bigger, pretty big too actually. The problem is we're at 1 health, so one kind of like bad matchup, like some sort of weird situation with, I guess I do this too. Honestly, do I just buy food? Do I just all out buy food here? Kind of want to, but I also feel like a pill would have been sweet too. Okay. Spread the love. I've not seen many chocolates or pills since I've frozen this blobfish. Front bounces, but then after that it's gonna be close. The melon armor made the difference. Okay. One sort of bat could freak things out. Also a perks are too strong. A like a level 2 stingray or something weird could mess things up. Chocolate. I guess the. I mean, I have achievements with both, so it doesn't make. Oh, okay, piece of candy. Sure. The owl's already a 50-50. Seems pretty good. Well, now I did the. Now I wish I didn't do that unit, but okay. Buy this and sell this. I can buy a cow, sell a cow, and then have 1 roll. It's kind of risky. Kind of risky, because if it's a pill, that's bad. I mean, if it's a pill, it's really bad. We get 2 rolls, though. Wait a second. We get 2 rolls. Well, that's great. Yeah, do that. Go ahead. I might freaking buy a puppy. Just to have a random weakness toy. I think we're in pretty late rounds here, so there's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff going on. Yeah. You didn't hit my melon armor? That's crazy. How did that happen? How did that melon armor not get hit? Holy moly. Okay. There's a pill. Finally, even though we don't really need it anymore. I guess I just... Oh, this happened because of the level. I was like, why are these here? I know why they're there. Make the first enemy weak. I mean, that could make the difference. I guess I do this for the purposes of maybe getting you to level 3 or something. I mean, my team is already basically 50-50. Ooh. So we can get a level 3 German next turn, huh? So I guess I do this, sell. The team is all 50-50s. I'm gonna end because I actually want the chocolate on the left side. I'm just gonna end. I want the chocolate on the left side so I can level 3 the Germa. But the problem is I'm maybe... Okay, not quite. I was gonna say we might run into double... Oh, never mind, we'll just win. Damn, that could have been a level 3 Germa! No! No, it could have been a level 3 Germa. I was gonna say we could run into a team that's like full 50-50s almost at this point at round, well, maybe not. Turn 15 is not that late, but holy moly. Did you see how fast my team turned from like just 1 good owl into like 3 50-50s almost? That was crazy, and that was pretty fast. It was, I did not have to think much once the system got up. That seems like probably the strongest thing you can do this week. I feel like that's just has to be the Lord of the Scholars, the Lord of the Fossils, the Lord of the Muffin, Lord of the anything is just a good name. Easy? I mean, it kind of was. There was not much thought involved. We're gonna lose. Yep. Even if we got a good snipe, we would have lost. Just means we have to draw here. These are fine, but we want to look for is this and this because of stats, and then freeze this maybe. I don't think I really want a level 3, but who knows? I feel like I've hit some of the stronger things this week already. Worm in general, and then Fox seems really great. And then the Jerboa plus the Owl or Worm. You don't need both, but both is even better. See, now I'm tempted to just like hard force the Jerboa because it's so good. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think it's worth trying to get a mouse to level 3 though. I'll do this, I'll roll. And now, like, maybe sell a fish to put in a bat? But we kind of want 4 slots. Oh, you know what? That was dumb. I should have bought that mouse, let it an empty slot, and then we would get a level 3 mouse really quick. Which I could still do that. We could still do that. We would have to sell this as well, so I don't know how much I want to do that this turn. Okay, I want to do that this turn. I lied. We kind of need to draw. We kind of need to draw, and I think that's going to be pretty hard. Well, we would need a really good weakness to hit. No, we can't beat this team. They just got too much health. Okay, so we're sacrificing around. This is all part of the plan. Definitely all part of the plan. Okay. Yes. 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 That's it. It's that simple. And then we really don't want to lose. Honestly, I don't have gold. Fuck. Yep. Yep. Just traded 3 extra rolls for 1 extra roll. Yeah. Yeah. You got a 6/6 back there? That thing is going to be huge. Okay. Alright, chat. I maybe have made too many mistakes already. I maybe have made too many really bad decisions. Oh, you needed to be a Jerboa. You needed to be a Jerboa. What we're looking for. I guess I'm praying for a level, which seems like not a great strategy. Okay, this could do it. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Okay, hold on. So we can sell a mouse to buy it, and then buy it, and then pill a turtle. Yes. And then buff. There's a chance, okay? There's a chance. I probably should have meloned the Jerboa instead. I didn't really think that part through, but well, you know what? It was for the better. He would have stolen my melon armor. Why, that guy's so big? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who is wrong and who is right. Any Sonic fans? Any Sonic fans in the chat? Level for Jerboa. Imagine though. Imagine if it was. Okay. That's a hard sell. I think I wait a turn. Then next turn, we sell, and I kind of want to level the Jerboa. No. You got it. I think. You got to do this. If a Jerboa showed up, though, can you imagine? If a Jerboa showed up. Now I'll put you in the front. And there won't be a raccoon this time for sure. For sure there won't be a raccoon in front. It actually happened. And you didn't hit my melon armor. Yeah, you can see people are picking up what's being put down as far as Jerboa apple worm stuff. Very much on top of mind here. I should have done that after this. I know this looks a little crazy. Crazy graveyard theory. Shout out to Pumpkin Hill. I could do Caterpillar here, but I actually just think it's not even gonna be worth it. Like, I guess you could say that it will get stats, and so then it could take pre-fight snipes like leopards and stuff, and then transform into something that's big, but I actually just don't even think that's necessarily worth it. Okay. Yes. I guess it would be cheapened, right, if I waited, so I might maybe wait. I could buy a can, too. No, let's just buy this, and then next turn, this will be cheaper, and then we get the leveled Jerboa. It will not be as broken as the worm and owl team, but it's looking pretty good, I think. That one hurt. That one hurt a little bit. One more health on my Jerboa would have made it, would have given it a better chance to, holy moly, okay. Would have made it better for the purposes, I guess the math here still kind of stays the same. So do this. I guess we're feeding the Jerboa, so we want to stat the other stuff for, I don't know, it's all kind of a thing here. Yeah. If there's anything that I want discounted, then it's like, okay, now's the time. That's sort of the idea here. But chocolates can show up, so I'm sort of interested in that as well. I definitely was saying something and then completely forgot. So I don't know what I was saying, but I forgot. I think we faced that team already. Oh no, I was saying how like 1 health more or something would have made me draw or whatever. Something like that. Something like that. Now we're just rolling around at the speed of sound. Oh, he snuck in another one. Oh. Not worth buying the duck to sell the duck. It is worth... Wait. Yeah. Worth doing that. Yeah. He can't stop. He saw the Sonic Symphony. He can't stop himself from making Sonic references. Pill is not what I'm needing, but I'll do this. That's worth. And then... We're not doing the Omega team. I get it. We're not doing the Omega team. That's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna buy and sell a zillion things apparently next turn instead. I'm fine with that. Team's getting pretty chunky pretty quick here. They also have a pretty chunky team. We did not weakness their thing. That feels like you cheated, but we still drew anyway. That's a good sign. That's a good sign for my team strength, I would think. I don't know if there's like a specific order I should be doing this, but I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna file things in here. Do this first because the cow replaces the shop. Don't forget it. Step on your right foot. This first, and then you know what? Just skunk. Not only do we not need it, we don't want it. +2/+2 versus better rate than that? Yeah, do this instead. Yeah. My level 1 squirrel just chilling over there. Can't buy that yet. It seems a little crazy to freeze the apple, but since I'm only getting 1 mouse, it kind of makes sense. Well, this, you only trigger twice, right? Yeah, so I don't need to freeze the other one because we're gonna get the free thing and yada yada yada. It's still worth. Oh, hello, skunk. Hello, skunk man. You're Oh, that's interesting. The butterfly copied the stats pre-sock ability, which is weird because the sock goes first. Unless I'm missing something there. I'm pretty sure it did not do what was expected. I'm supposed to do this. I don't want to do it because I want to get a level 3 Germa, but here I am doing it. Could have considered buying a cat. No, I guess not because of money. That's how money works. Could do this. Could do these. Considering those. I won't freeze the pizza. We don't need it. I'm definitely. It does make more sense to level the owl than the squirrel, but you got a pretty big team there. But we got a bigger team. We got a long way to go, though. Holy moly, we got a long way to go. Would love another skunk. Not skunk, you know what I'm talking about. Skunk ability via the blah blah blah. You don't replace. I guess I'll freeze. I guess I'll freeze this. Alright, I guess I won't freeze this. Because these are just better, money-wise? This is 4-4. This is 2-4, which is less than... Wait. 3 and 3 versus 4. So this is money. This is more efficient money-wise, or something like that. This is something like that. I guess you get money. Well, no, I mean, yeah, no. It's just that the cow you get to target 1 unit, so that's the difference. Okay. I see what you're kind of doing the same thing, except you're feeding it to the seal, and previously you had the rabbit, so like that was helpful for that reason. The level 1 squirrel is just so, it just doesn't fit in as far as being not statted, even though everything else is. I'm just throwing things around here. I almost rolled first. That would have been embarrassing. I'm spreading the wealth here. I think it makes sense to actually do that. Yeah. Even though I'm gonna definitely level the Germa instead, because I was 1 turn off of doing so last time. But well, hyena. Wait, that actually doesn't do much. Hyena's kind of fine for me. I would say I also like having a mix of melon and garlic, just because there are some teams with snipes, so it's not always the best move. I mean, the squirrel's been useful. It's been making things discounted slightly here. Ooh, speaking of free real estate. Yes, buy this. This. I mean, this team is pretty big. Yep. Yep, I will just do that. Okay. I don't think I want to freeze any of that. Nothing I would want to buy, sell in the shop. Okay, well, I mean, I'm almost maxed out, which is probably not great. I guess that's part of why the worm's a little bit better than the owl, because you need to save a slot, whereas with the worm you don't. But I mean, the results speak for themselves here. I get the benefit is the owl is you get more money, which is obviously nice to have. I suppose I need to be looking for some garlics. And then almost if everything's like level 3'd or 50-50, then we look for like a random unit to place in that would be useful with an ability or something. Could also do this to like try and get something. I think we'd throw this on you to start for sure. And then, because the good thing of this is that it could take out a random melon armor, but I think you would do this and then just, because you won't need the money, you won't need the stat anymore from that thing. I guess I do this. I guess I just do that. The team is full. The team is full. I don't know what you want me to do anymore. Do I just try to speed level? My whole team is 50-50, but so are theirs. We both have, I guess we try to level the, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I just win. Level 3 Germa Achievement Redemption. But I was gonna say you try to level the bat, because it's gonna be a big difference maker at these later turns. Turn 15, almost a full team of 50-50s. I think that tells you the speed of the scaling this week. Yeah, I mean, whether you go Owl Germa or you go Worm Germa, there's some trade-offs there as far as getting to have a full team versus getting the extra money from the Owl, etc. That seems great, as it almost always does when there's armor. And the squirrel is just there to kind of hang on and maybe buy some extra stuff now and then. It was chilling. One nice melon armor in the front, I think, is a good ratio too. I don't think I want too many. I did it again. I keep doing that. Anyway, I'll probably do one more run this week. I don't really know what it would be. I feel like it's very quick to realize what the best thing is. Granted, my first 10 win did not have a Germa in it. It did have Worm in it, I think. No, it had a Fox and stuff, but still. Anyway, pretty interesting, that unit. Feels a little strong. Although also this week is kind of perfect for it, so yeah. Anyway, peace. Holy moly. Let me just pull this up again for a second here. 10, 6, 10, 10. This team is crazy. I mean, this team is way more interesting than these ones were. Way more interesting. Dude, look at my stats. Okay, never mind. Look at my stats from here. 8, 10, 10, 10, 6, 10, 10. Holy moly. Guy's popping off. Guy's going crazy. Oops. Anyway, what did I tell you about my estimated time, huh? I said 9:25. Which is because we end, and then I was gonna, then we do a little debrief at the end as usual. I know we didn't get to start Mario Wonder, but the wonder of it all is still ahead of us. I don't see what high unit would do at all as far as being useful. That unit seems pretty pointless. But also the Panther seems kind of pointless. But whatever. Yeah, I mean, that was insane. And I did enjoy getting to talk through some of the Sonic Symphony stuff. Hopefully that wasn't too boring. It was just really nice. It was just a really nice time. Nice time. I'm glad that I did it. Glad that I did it. So, I don't know. That's what I have to tell you, I guess. I will see you tomorrow for Puzzle and Dragons, and then I don't know. I mean, the plan tomorrow is definitely to finish the vintage whatever you want to call them, the vintage, the nostalgia, whatever the dungeons you want to call them are. The last like 5 weeks we've always done a bonus, like the last hour of the stream has been Super Auto Pets, but we don't necessarily need to do that now. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe I mean, I could still do that for one run. I think I like doing 3 runs a week is good. I think that's a good number. Maybe, well, I guess the thing we want to do the old dungeons, and then we probably also want to try to do C15 for October. I think that's a good idea. Trying to cut those two out. I think those are the only things I have to do. Maybe there's some 3P things we need to do, Vicious. We'll figure it out tomorrow, though. So, Donkey Konga, apparently. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. And, yeah. That's about it. There's something else that I wanted to mention, but I'm gonna wait maybe until another time. So, I will see you when I see you. Donkey Konga. Peace.